All of them have tried to find, their spot at midcourt already. We've got, considering the attendance limitations because of COVID, we've already got almost all of our people here that were here that would want to see people. We sell out those tickets very early. I mean, it's really it's a neat community to be a part of, and it's something that they say, when you can tell a lot about a community, you can tell a lot about people when there's adversity, and this community has really handled that adversity very, very well. So thank you to all of those people that have worked hard to be able to provide these opportunities, and we hope that being my first night on the air, I hope that we can do a good job of getting that out and sharing that experience with the people who are out there on WDTV.
Looks like we're about a little over 3 minutes to go here.
I tell you what, Coach Hanson, what we're going to do here, we've got about 3 minutes here before the start of the game, and here very shortly we will turn it over to Biff Wilson, the PA announcer for tonight's starting lineup. So we're going to take a little bit of an audio break in anticipation of that, and we'll be right back with tonight's varsity girls basketball game, the Broncos of Daleville against your Wes-Del Warriors.
Hello, this is John McLaughlin, Wes-Del boys basketball coach. During these unprecedented times, it helps to have great supporters. Sadly, the pandemic has placed limits on the fans being able to come out and support our teams. That is why we would like to give a special thanks to the businesses that have helped keep Wes-Del's live streams free. Thank you for all you have done for Wes-Del Athletics. Gaston United Methodist Church. Dan Cook at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Campus Rentals. Christopher Phillips. Henry Community Health Sports Medicine. Right Way Collision Repair. Janney Maintenance and Paving. Property Pros. Pizza King. Swift and Associates.
All right, we're back here
Ryan
at
Vanatter
Richard E.
and
Johnson
Ruoff Home
Gymnasium on the campus of Wes-Del High School, anticipating the start of our varsity girls basketball contest between the Daleville Broncos and your Wes-Del Warriors. And I just heard from our producer that maybe you did not receive the audio from our introduction, so just want to reintroduce myself. My name is Charlie Sims. I'll be sitting in for the superintendent tonight, and sitting to my immediately left is, as always, Coach Daniel Hanson. And we're going to be covering this game, and I know that we've already talked about some keys to the game, but we're about a minute away here from the introductions of both these teams. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Biff Wilson, for the introduction and the starting lineups of tonight's basketball game here at Wes-Del.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Lady Broncos of Daleville High School and your Wes-Del Lady Warriors. At this time, please rise, remove your hats, and join Wes-Del 5th grade teacher Emily Love in honoring our country as she sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes set bright stars through the perilous fight? For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets roared the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's meet the Lady Broncos. Their roster includes number 3, Lauren Finley, number 5, Olivia Gilbert, number 10, Andrea Arnold, number 12, Aiden, number 14, Kelly Cahalicomo, number 22, Maddie Edgerson, and number 33, Gwen Needle. Starting tonight for the Lady Broncos, a junior, number 2, Emmy Isom. A senior, number 13, Maria Walker. A senior, number 24, Ellie Hochstetler. A junior, number 30, Audrey Boss. And a senior, number 35, Lyra Congo. The Lady Broncos are coached by Austin Early. Here are your Wes-Del Lady Warriors. The roster includes number 11, Aiden Smith. Number 15, Alyssa Stoughton. Number 20, Rachel McLaughlin. Number 22, Jenna Love. Number 23, Allie Swift. And number 24, Lauren Cox. Starting tonight for your Wes-Del Lady Warriors, a 5'9" sophomore center, number 10, Raven Lee. A 5'7" junior forward, number 12, Kylie Anker. A senior guard, number 31, Andrea Skelton. Assisted by Alexi Black, the head coach of the Warriors is the Professor, Ed Giesman.
And there you have it, the starting lineups for tonight's high school girls varsity, where the 2-7 Daleville Broncos are ready to face off against your 4-7 Wes-Del Warriors. And we are about ready to start here. We're about 15 minutes late from tip-off tonight, so thanks for your patience out there on WTV. And here we go with our little Hoosier Hysteria doubleheader tonight. Like Wes-Del will win the tip-off. Andrea Stoughton. She takes the ball out over to Jackie Knott. It's like kind of defense are they playing there, Daniel? Kind of looks like a little
they're in the man here. They got
man-to-man defense.
Yep. Raven starts out in the middle. Voss gonna stay on her. Look, she's not leaving the paint much, but
right.
Yep.
Knott. Back over to Bunch. Bunch at the top of the key over to Stoughton. Talia Antrim will bring it back out.
Great movement here by the Warriors here on this first possession.
Right, really encouraging to see how they're taking care of the basketball here.
Ball's really going side to side.
Bunch back out the top of the key. Take it the right side to Knott. Stoughton down the bait. Well, you really hate to see that because they were doing a really good job of moving the basketball. And I think one of the keys of the game for Wes-Del tonight is that they have got to take care of the basketball, and they've been doing so much better at that.
Yeah, and I think you saw it there that the Broncos are going to come out with a man-to-man defense, and if they're not going to put a lot of pressure, we had a
little breakdown there.
Didn't hurt us. Got the rebound.
Okay, good. Come back here, Warriors in transition.
Defensively there, we looked like we were going to come out in a zone, and we just had a girl on the wrong side.
Yeah, I think we had a little breakdown, but it didn't hurt us. You know, as we were saying earlier in the broadcast, and people may or may not have been able to hear that, we're still a young team. We don't have a single senior on, so sometimes you're going to have those mistakes. Those are mistakes that young players make.
Yeah, and the atmosphere is awesome tonight, as you saw, as our viewers could feel that pregame. You know, we had the band, the drum line, so.
Jackie Knott comes out.
Look for both teams to settle down here now after we get a few possessions and get those nerves out.
Malia Walker, she'll take it down across the timeline from the inbound. Back out to Ison, back over to Walker. Nice feed inside. They're definitely, it looks like Daleville really wants to put the ball down in the paint.
They like to go through Voss. That's kind of where they want to play an inside-out type of game, through Walker and Voss on the inside. And we got to make sure that we get, if they get it in there, it needs to be one shot. That's one.
Right.
I think that's going to be a key for us. Great job by Marcy Bunch to get back and challenge that layup there and not just concede a 2 points.
Very good hustle. Again, though, we've got to take care of the ball down here on this end.
Yeah, unfortunately, we haven't got a shot up yet. You know,
it's like Bunch and Isom, they get tied up over there. Alternating possession will stay on Wes-Del. Got a substitution coming in for Wes-Del. Allie Smith is going to replace Stoughton in the lineup. And she'll take over the ball handling responsibilities for the Warriors. There we go. We've got when that happens, somebody's got to be open. That's the thing. If you're going to try to jump those passes, you're either going to live by that or die by that.
Yeah, and you're going to give up some shots. And Raven Lozada did a great job right there getting in position for that rebound.
Yeah, the offensive
keep
rebound.
another possession.
Cross-court pass over to Swift. She puts it into Lazatter. Jackie Knott from the baseline. Isom, she'll be fouled. That was Emmy Isom. Looks like the foul's going to be called against
First foul on number 23, Allie Swift.
Allie Swift.
Yeah, and that's a tough one on Swift. She tried to do a good job there and just trying to body up between the ball and the basket and just kind of drew too much body there, but was trying to stay straight up.
Right, and that's what you have to do. On those quick transitions, you've got, sometimes there are such things as good fouls sometimes.
Yes.
And so the first points are on the board. Emmy Isom, she hits the back end of her 2 shots. Wes-Del's Allie Smith across the timeline. She'll bring it up short over to Jackie Knott. Knott puts it down to Lazatter. We got another tie-up. This time the possession will switch to the Broncos. Looks like Emmy Isom still handling the point guard responsibilities for the Broncos. She'll swing it back over to Walker. Walker back over to Isom.
Great defense there by the Warriors. They had great ball as Voss tried to take it baseline. We had two girls slide over and stop her there, and she was able to dribble out of bounds.
That's definitely their game plan, to get it inside to Voss. It's a good rebound, Jackie Knott. Those offensive rebounds, that's good to see early in the game. Looks like we got a timeout, Wes-Del. This will be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a little audio break here, and we'll be back with 3:29 left to go in the first period of play. It's the Broncos 1, your Wes-Del Warriors 0. We're back coming off the timeout, and it's Wes-Del's Allie Swift. She tries to make the pass. That's Emmy Isom with the steal.
Great job by Swift to get back and stop the ball there. And
another good rebound, but boy, those girls, they like to tie up. It's our so we've got our looks like our third jump ball alternating possession. Andrea Stoke, number 31, she comes back into the lineup. She's going to replace Swift, and she'll reassume her ball handling duties here. She'll bring it down across the timeline. Zatter pops out for a quick pass. Back over to Stoughton. Stoughton's going to drive in a little floater. Won't get it. Rebound goes to Lyra Kendall. Walker. The shot by Hostetler, no good, but Daleville retained possession. Hostetler again. Back over to Voss, and she'll be fouled.
Wes-Del foul on number 21, Jackie Knott.
Jackie Knott commits her first foul.
Lyra Kendall will shoot 2.
Lyra Kendall, she's at the line. She'll be shooting the back end of her 2 shots here. Well, we said these two teams were matched up fairly good on paper, and if this first quarter is any indication, we do have a pretty balanced matchup here. We just need to get Wes-Del just needs to put something on the board here, get a little confidence, and
looks like we have maybe a mix-up here. One official had the ball going one way, the other's got to come back. But yes, absolutely. We said that early on. This is going to be a battle here, and we've got to figure out a way to score here, and I think that's something that Coach Giesman's going to work on.
it's like Aiden Smith checks into the game for Wes-Del. 3 from the top of the key. There we go. Good rebound. I was going to say that.
Got to be a foul there.
Yeah,
like
Raven. Right, Raven. She's chipped. Was at her. Tripped up from behind. Daleville's Malia Walker. She'll commit her first foul. That's actually the first foul committed by the Broncos this half. Oh, nice look.
Right idea. This is the
Right.
help side defender there come across off of her girl.
Just unlucky. Jackie Knott. And Lyra Kendall, she was trying to pickpocket there, Jackie. Ball went out of bounds. Marcy Bunch comes back into the ball game. She'll give Jackie Knott a little bit of a breather here. Just need to get one of those shots to fall for Wes-Del. It just, it gets contagious once they start falling.
Yes, we've had some good looks early on. We just haven't had one to drop.
Eli Hostetler, or Ellie Hostetler, she hits a three-pointer. Puts Daleville up here 5-0. About a minute to go here in the first period of play. Andrea Stoughton. Over to Bunch. Bunch will take it out, reset. Kylie Antrim down the baseline. Can't get those shots to fall, but Wes-Del's really got the right idea. And again, we're tied up again.
Oh, no, they're going to call a foul.
Or they're going to call a foul on that. Looks like Andrea is going to get called for the foul. That's her first. Team's third of the quarter here. It's like Isom and Walker again for the Broncos. Working up top. They're going to try to feed it down inside. Another baseline three. Bunch up with the defensive rebound. She'll bring it down across the timeline. Inside out for Antrim. Over to Stoughton. Stoughton up. Again, no good, but good look. You got to think some of those are going to start to fall for Wes-Del. They're getting some good looks. And that ends your first period of play here at Wes-Del High School. It's the Daleville Broncos 5, the Wes-Del Warriors 0. We'll be right back after this quarter break. Well, here we're ready to start the second period of play, and it looks like for Wes-Del, we're going to see Rachel McLaughlin in the ball game for the first time. She'll check in at the quarter break for your Warriors. So see a couple, a new face kind of working the ball out top for Daleville. Number 14, Kaylee Kalhekomo.
Great slide over there by Marcy Bunch to draw the charge on Voss. So that's going to be the key. Like you talked about, Broncos want to pound it inside, so if we can get her in foul trouble there, that's going to be crucial. You got to think here, Coach Giesman try to draw up some stuff here after that first quarter to get us going offensively too. So kind of see what that does here.
But we're doing a good job of spreading the floor out and trying to create opportunities.
Yeah, our ball movement's really good.
Right.
Our player movement's really good. We're getting the shots. There's another good shot. We're just not hitting any.
Right. Voss this time, she'll bring it down over to Isom. Again, back inside. 24 Hostetler. They really, Wes-Del's going to have to collapse down there in the lane. They really want to put that ball down there. Use their bigs. They want to play in the paint. Daleville does so. Over to Smith. Smith back out to Stoughton. Stoughton will reset. Marcy Bunch. Over to Smith. Smith's got to look in the lane. Oh, that was good hustle.
Great, yes.
Great hustle by Jackie Knott.
Possession, and that's you're seeing the Broncos do that offensively on their end, is getting those second chance points. Jackie Knott there keeps another possession alive for us.
And there you go. There's another foul on Voss inside there. So
she's headed to the bench here, so we'll see if we can get something going to the bucket now. Opens up the middle, and then we'll see how that impacts them offensively as well, because that's been their focal point.
Yep. Lyra Kendall checks into the game for the Broncos. Hostetler will get a little break.
Early on, right there, you saw it. Voss went to the bench, and we were able to get Luzada right there at a point blank.
That's exactly right. But then we've got to collapse on that. See,
Wes-Del foul on number 30, Marcy Bunch.
Marcy Bunch, she commits her first. Lyra Kendall, she'll go to the line, shooting 2. Broncos still up 7-0.
Allie Smith checks back in for Wes-Del.
Allie Smith's going to give Marcy Bunch a little breather here.
Great block out by Kylie Antrim right there to get that rebound.
Excellent rebound, and Kylie will bring it up. She'll find Swift. Nice feed in there to Lazatter. Nice move to the basket. Good rebound. So we just got to get
that one right there.
That's unfortunate because that was good basketball right there. It's just our ability to finish right now. There we go. Oh, we're going to get a foul called here. We're going to call that on Emmy Isom. That's her first. Broncos and the Warriors have both committed 4 fouls.
Coach Giesman calling out set here. Trying to get something going offensively.
Yep.
Jackie Knott back in the game for Wes-Del.
Jackie's going to come back in. Jackie Knott. She's going to replace Swift. See. Got Isom and Walker back out the front, still working the front court here. Got another jump ball. Of course, that's Jackie Knott. And again, good hustle, getting after the basketball there.
Yeah, great energy at the top of their zone, too. Those guards are really doing a good job of getting in passing lanes, getting a lot of deflections, disrupting.
Oh.
A little high.
Again,
right idea.
Right.
Got it to the middle, trying to look opposite. No, that's, again, you can tell they're coached really well by Coach Giesman there, because that's exactly what you want to do in
that's
that
exactly
situation.
what I was going to say. They're trying to do the right things.
Yes.
They're trying to move the ball. They're trying to do the right things. And again, you've got a young team out there. They're inexperienced. And, sometimes we've seen that play out even, in all of our programs and in the athletics, and you've coached as well, too. It's frustrating, but it's also disheartening for a coach when you see the team doing what you want them to do, trying to work on in the game what you've tried to practice, and you just get unlucky. It's like sometimes you get a lid on that basket, and you start to get frustrated.
Yeah, absolutely, and you gotta love our defensive.
I mean, the effort is there.
Yes,
we just
you
need to
gotta
get
love
some
our
points.
energy, the effort.
Right.
Defensively, we're right.
And fine, there we go.
Oh, I think he's gonna switch. I think he's calling it on.
Okay.
I think he.
Well, he lifted that right hand up behind his head, and I thought, oh my, no.
Yeah, I think he realized it as soon as he went there.
So, yep, Jackie Knott goes coast to coast. She tries to foul. Foul be called against Hostetler for Daleville. It's her first. Nice rebound. And good. And that's what we need to get some momentum now. And just like that, we're now back, we're back in this. It's 7-4, and it just takes, hustle and aggressiveness, great offensive board, and put back for Lazatter. See, there's your front court defense again, and now we're back in transition. And right, sometimes your best offense can be a good defense.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's what Coach Giesman's hoping here is picking up our energy on defense, getting some of those deflections, and get those to runouts here, and see if we can get a couple easy layups here before the end of the half. As you see it here, we're picking up the pressure now, going a little bit more trapping. Our guards are coming out. There's another steal.
There it is. And now we've got to turn this into points at the other end. Jackie Knott. And you can tell just now that they've got some points on the board, there's a little more confidence, a little more pep in their step. Yeah, and I think definitely
looks like it's gonna be a foul over the back, but you know what? You got to give her credit though. Going after that rebound, that's how we're gonna get back into this is getting those offensive putbacks.
And we've still got a couple fouls to give here in this half, and doesn't hurt to let them know you're there, especially since Daleville relies a lot on their inside players. Looks like we got a timeout. Daleville. That'll be a 30-second timeout. And we're also going to take an audio timeout with 2 minutes, 31 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's Daleville Broncos 7, your Wes-Del Warriors 4. We're back in the final 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this first half of our Two-game varsity doubleheader tonight here at Richard Johnson Gymnasium. And right before that timeout, Wes-Del was starting to get a little momentum. They've definitely picked up the energy on defense and scored some points in transition. We'll see if that can parlay itself into a little momentum here before the half.
Yeah, I really like what. Oh, that's a tough break.
That was a nice little floater by Malia Walker for Daleville there in the lane. Stoughton, you can just tell that Wes-Del's playing with a little more sense of urgency now.
Yeah, we've settled down here and got, like you said, first couple points on the board. That usually helps. Coach Giesman, you can tell, is wanting to pick it up a little defensively, like we talked about. Trying to get some more deflection, see if we can get something going offensively.
You know, and the thing that I like about Coach Giesman, okay, we've had a couple of unfortunate turnovers, but he's remaining positive. You know,
it's like a moving screen here on the Broncos.
That foul was called against Lyra Kendall.
Number 35, Lyra Kendall.
So that's
checks back in for the Lady Broncos.
Daleville's sixth foul of the half, and one more here. We could be in the double bonus. Give us an opportunity to score a few more points here before we go into halftime.
Coach Giesman's calling a set here, wanting something.
Baseline jumper, Stoughton, no good. It's a good rebound by Schmiedel. All right, there's that front court defense again. Now we got to score in the transition. They're going to call out a player control foul there, right?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Marcy did the right thing there by going to the rim.
She had to go, and she had to go strong.
Those are those 50-50 calls. You're going to get about half of those in your favor, and half are going to go the other team's way, and that one just happened to go the other way.
But I think from what I've seen, that's definitely what Wes-Del's got to do. They've got to jump those passes and try to get some points in transition. Can't fault Marcy for that at all.
No, and Coach Giesman's going to trust this player here. She picked up her second foul, kept her in the game here, a little over a minute to go. So.
I mean, that's really good front court defense there at the top of the key. Wow. Emmy Isom, three-pointer.
And that's really been the difference, I think, so far in this half, is they've just hit a couple of those threes, and we've had those opportunities, and we just haven't got one to fall. So, you know, when you look at the 12-4 lead, 2 or 3 threes, that makes a big difference.
And again, we talked about at the beginning of the game how taking care of the basketball and turnovers would be a big part of this game tonight. And you know, the last 3 times they've tried to run a set down here, Wes-Del's turned the basketball over. So I'm sure that will be talked about at halftime. But again, there's your Antrim, and she'll try to go coast to coast here. And see, there we go. Now we're back 6 points. We need to do that one more time here before the half, give us a little bit of momentum. And there's a turnover. Now we capitalize on this and make something happen here. That would be really good to only be down by 4 going into half, especially since that first quarter it seemed like we couldn't buy a basket.
Coach Giesman's caught it out here, down to 5 now. Ball up top. Hopefully see if we can get a shot off.
Well, your first half of basketball here tonight, and like we said, we've got two teams that are pretty evenly matched, and we knew that basketball is a game of momentum, and I think that first half of basketball lived up to probably what we expected here. So, first half of play, Daleville Broncos 12. Your Lady Warriors 6. We're going to take a audio timeout here. We'll be back here at the latter part of the first half with some first half statistics. This is Charlie Sims and Coach Daniel Hanson. Wes-Del basketball on WTTV. Well, we want to welcome everybody back that's watching our ball game here tonight on WDTV, and those of you that are following us on YouTube. We're pretty excited to be able to bring this high school varsity doubleheader here tonight to you. We'll be broadcasting both games, and here in the first game, we have the first half in the books. Daleville Broncos 12, Wes-Del Warriors 6, and Coach, you've got some statistics for us?
Yeah, tonight, Raven Luzatter has 2, Kylie Antrim 2, and Jackie Knott 2 for the Warriors. Foul trouble, though, not too bad. Just Marcy Bunch picked up 2 fouls, so be something to keep an eye on here as the half goes on. But for the Broncos, Isom with 3, Walker with 2, Hostetler with 5, and Kendall with 1. Their fouls, Voss has 2. So again, thought that played to our advantage there in that second quarter when she went to the bench with those 2 fouls. So that'll be another point to keep an eye on. Scoring for the second quarter, though, that was very close. Broncos had 7 and the Warriors had 6. So take away that first quarter there, and we kind of just struggled to get anything going offensively, and it was a 1-point game there. So at half, Coach Giesman's going to make some adjustments here, but got to be happy with the way that second quarter went. Once we kind of settled down, got some things going to the bucket, got offensive putback, and hopefully now defensively, I thought you got to be really happy with the way the Warriors played. Defensively, we started getting some tips, runouts, and was aggressive there. So look for those to happen. I thought really the difference in the game was when you look at the Broncos were able to hit 2 threes, and the Warriors missed a few wide, good outside opportunities. So those couple shots there makes a difference in the ball game. So like we talked about early on, was a great matchup, and here we are going into the second half in a couple possession ball game. So
that'll be interesting to see how the foul situation plays out. The inside players for Daleville, we can continue to pressure them, maybe get a couple of them in foul trouble, and continue to play that strong defense, get some points in transition. You could definitely tell, like you said and like we said during the first that second quarter, Wes-Del was playing with a little bit a greater sense of urgency. I'll put it that way in that second, and all that. And basketball is a game of momentum.
yes,
And it's a game of energy. And when you feel that energy and you feel that momentum, it can change the game. And so be interesting to see. I think our girls will respond here. So it will be or Daleville ball rather to start the second half here, and it'll be Malia Walker handling the point guard responsibilities for Daleville, and immediately they go right back inside, and a nice rebound there by Marcy Bunch. She'll handle it herself. She'll take it across the timeline over to Stoughton to the left.
looks like the Broncos are switching up here defensively.
Nice look for Bunch. Off the rim. Stoughton's there for the rebound.
They got Voss up top here with a little 1-2-2 trap, trying to put some pressure on, which opened up the inside there to Kylie. 2 good looks.
But see, that was a nice pass inside.
Yeah.
That was, and Kylie just needs to finish that, and that will come. That will come, I think. They need to continue to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, we had a good look by Bunch to start the possession, and a
Right.
good look on the inside there by Intram. So got to be pleased with that first possession.
It's good.
Good defense,
Yep.
better offense sometimes.
Sometimes that's just the way it works. And again, there's Voss. And definitely, she's back into the ball game. She's immediately comes in and makes an impact. So we can't be afraid to take it to her in the inside there. Bunch will take it back out, reset. Over to Knott. Nice feed. We're going to get the foul called inside there. See, that's what we need to do. We need to pressure those inside players for Daleville. See if we can't get them in foul trouble. Foul's called against Kendall. That's her second. Another turnover for the Warriors. Hopefully we'll get that corrected. Walker's going to take it inside, but looks like they're going to call a foul here. That's going to be on
Wes-Del foul on
Kylie
number 12,
Antrim.
Kylie Antrim.
Her second. Amy Ison back out to Walker. Ooh. Lyra Kendall, she'll miss. Rebound back to the Warriors. Stoughton will try a three from outside. Nice rebound there by Lazatter. And again, foul called on the inside.
We have a foul on number 2,
Emmy Isom. That's her second.
Lazatter will shoot 2.
Right here.
Raven Lazatter hits the first.
Oh.
Second free throw by Lazatter. Daleville comes up with the rebound. Walker will bring it down across the timeline, out to the top of the key. Back over to Isom. Looks like they're going to get Andrea Stoughton on the foul.
Wes-Del foul on number 31, Andrea Stoughton.
That's Stoughton's second foul. Baseline inbound. Nice rebound by Lazatter. She'll take it herself. Back over to Antrim. They give the ball up. They're going to take it back out and reset. Stoughton to Knott. Knott looks in the baseline. Tries to pass inside. That'll be taken away by Isom. Girls get tied up on the floor again. Alternating possession.
To the game for Daleville, number 14, Calicomo.
Calicomo checks in for the Broncos. Andrea Stoughton over to Jackie Knott to the left. She'll feed down into Lazatter. Back out to Bunch. Bunch takes it in, and she'll draw the foul. And they're going to call that on Voss.
Daleville foul on number 30, Audrey Voss.
That's what Coach was talking about earlier. If we can push that ball in there now, Andrea Voss with 3 fouls. Bunch misses the front end of 2 shots.
Back into the game for Daleville, number 33, Gwen Schmiedel.
Schmiedel will come in for Voss. Now again, we got Voss with 3 fouls here early in the half. She goes to the bench, and let's see if Wes-Del will take advantage of that.
Yes, that's a big foul. Looks like the Warriors are going to go to a little bit more pressure here. Marcy Bunch on the backside there did a great job anticipating that pass.
You know, the thing about these games, when you have a limited number of people who can attend, the gym seems so empty, you can hear almost everything the coaches are saying to the kids and the talking on the floor. It's kind of an interesting perspective. And you can also hear everything that the fans are saying as well. Nevertheless, it's going to remain Daleville ball. Walker will take it. She dribbles it down the lane. Takes it back out to the top of the key. Finds Isom. That was a nice
cut. Yeah,
that was a nice cut.
Yeah, you let her get behind us there a little bit on the back cut.
Jackie Knott misses. Wes-Del with the offensive rebound. That's Lazatter. She'll get called for the double dribble. She got hung up over there in the corner and needed some help.
Needed some help there. Somebody come and take the ball from her.
Boy, Wes-Del really trying to come up and really put some pressure on right at the half court line, right at the timeline.
Daleville foul number 24.
Hostetler will commit a foul. That's her second. Broncos have now committed 4 fouls for this half. You got to give it to Wes-Del. They keep plugging away down here. Stoughton, she'll try to feed it into Antrim. Again, it looks like Wes-Del's going to try to apply some mid-court pressure here. That was a nice drive there. Couldn't finish the ball. Okay, that's a nice find. Nice, nice pass. Right idea, but again, we just need to finish. I mean, we're trying to do some right things. Looks like we got a timeout on the floor.
Daleville takes a full timeout.
The timeout goes to Daleville. This will be a full timeout. We've got 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the third period of play. It's the Daleville Broncos 16, your Wes-Del Warriors 8. We'll be right back after this audio timeout. We're back from the timeout here. 3:45 left to go in the third. Daleville 16, Wes-Del 8. Malia Walker. She'll take it to the timeline. She's going to drive through the lane. Nice little floater in.
Malia Walker.
Nice finish for Walker there. Makes the score 18-8. Andrea over to Bunch. Andrea Stoughton again with the ball. She's going to try to do the same thing. Nice idea.
Nice nice
offensive rebound, put back. Nice hustle by Jackie Knott.
Yes.
Nice hustle.
Daleville foul on.
And again,
number 2,
and by that hustle is going to draw another Daleville foul. And that's
checking in for
Emmy
the
Isom.
Broncos, number
She's going to
5,
commit her
Olivia
third.
Gilbert.
And see, we're forcing number 5. That's Olivia Covert. And they're going to start.
Got to move here. Get it in. Got to move. It's going to be a 5-second call.
Well, they were the previous time we had a baseline inbound down there. We took a little long too. We kind of escaped that 5-second call. So, but you know, so here we are. We're down 10, but we've got Daleville into some foul trouble. If we can get some better matchups.
Yeah, and we're picking it up defensively. We just got to get back to that.
See right
There's
there.
a turnover there.
Yep.
Now we just got to get that defense to offense. That's kind of been the key of the night. Fans at home, bear with us too. We're in the process of getting our second camera up and running here, so you probably noticed that. But we got Principal Purdue on it, so we'll have it back up and running here in just a second.
It's a work in progress, and you know, just remind everybody. We talked a little bit about this in the pregame, and I don't know that everybody got to hear that conversation, but you know, we're all volunteers and trying to work with technology that some of us aren't familiar with, and
if they only were able to see how many cords we got running around us, I feel like sometimes we're entangled.
Right, and you know, and our producer, Andrew Romine, Mr. Romine, he's done a tremendous job
Yes,
of putting this together. And so bear with us.
Great play
Nice.
right there.
Now
There we go, talking about leading that defense to
Right.
offense. We were able to get a strong rebound and push, and great find by Stoughton to Raven Luzader, who was able to finish.
Now, I wouldn't count the Warriors out here.
Oh,
we
no.
get a couple
There's a
more.
lot of time left.
Right. Kind of like, well, we lost that there, but I understand what they were trying to do there is just kind of bringing Luzader out, kind of almost like a high post, kind of an in and out type of game. Nice trap over there.
Hit the wire, so got a break there.
Okay.
We'll go. Voss is going to come back in. And then credit that to the Warriors because, 3 fouls there.
Right.
Broncos really felt like Coach Early felt like probably at the moment there we needed to get her back. They needed to get her back in, or things were going to tighten up.
Right. So we've got Voss and Hostetler back in. So look for Daleville next time down to try to play that inside game again. Jackie Notch, take it over to the left. Looks inside to Luzader. We need another strong finish. We're getting there. And we've got a foul.
Looks like it's going to be on Antrim over the back. But, again, great effort, and those are the plays that we need to make to get back into this. So.
Foul on number 12, Kylie Antrim.
I think that's Antrim's third. Interesting to see what Giesman does with her. I mean, you got to understand that both these teams are averaging over 30 points a game, and right now we're sitting at a game that's 18-10. And I think some of that has to do with the aggressiveness in the defense. But at any time, you can always have that momentum shift that you need to get back in this ball game. So Antrim's at the line. She's going to shoot 2.
Nice offensive rebound by Kylie again. The possession before we talked about that, she got the foul, but that time, again, going strong on the rebounds, was able to corral that and get fouled and head to the line.
And that's what we have to do. We have to continue to create opportunities, and eventually some of those opportunities should pay off. It'll be Walker. And again, that time down, Walker was immediately looking for Voss.
Yeah, and if this goes against the Broncos like I think it is, it's going to be a big foul because I think that puts them at 7. So it looks like it's going to be free throws the rest of the way for the Warriors. And that could be huge here when they're trying to come back here and when they're struggling to score. So if we get some points at the line.
Gwen Schmiedel, she commits her first foul. That'll be the 17th foul for the Broncos. That'll put Wes-Del in the bonus. At the line, shooting 1-on-1, Andrea Stoughton. And you got to think something happened there. I don't.
Yeah, a lot of people on the ground.
Sure.
You like the effort they're getting back into play there because you saved the 2 points, at least make a murder from the line.
Right, that's exactly right. And you've got fouls to give here, and
when it's a low-scoring game, every point's important. So.
That's right. Make her earn it at the line. We get the ball back.
Pays off right there. She missed the first, so you've already.
Rachel McLaughlin and Allie Smith, they come back in, check back into the ball game. Coach Giesman's going to get Antrim out of there. She's got 3 fouls. Give her a little breather. Kind of protect also Stoughton. Good time to do that with about 36 seconds left to go in the quarter. They can get these 30 seconds here and the minute break for the quarter.
Yeah,
hydrate a little bit, get a little rest.
You're preparing for that down the stretch here. You know it's going to be a...
McLaughlin over to Swift. Swift takes a look inside. Finds Jackie Knott for 3.
Oh, yes! And a foul. Yes.
All right.
What a big
That's
change of events.
That is exactly what we needed.
Daleville foul number
That'll give us a little shot of adrenaline here. And that
14.
Yeah, if we
takes some
close the
momentum
quarter.
into the quarter. Right.
Well, we've talked about it. Jackie's had a lot of great looks, and she's been shooting. And she's going to continue to keep shooting. And that time she's able to
Jackie
get
tries
it
to
down.
make it a 4-point play. Doesn't make it, but the girls get tied up. Some hustle. Marcy Bunch a little surprised that she took a little ride there.
Great effort by all girls.
Yeah, well, that's one thing about girls. They play aggressive. I've noticed that in all the sports that they do. Walker's going to try the 3. That'll be our ball. We still got 5.5. Let's see if we can come down here and
Yeah, you'd like to get a shot
get a
up
shot
here.
off at least. Yes.
Broncos are they're not gonna pressure here, so
I
looks
would
like we can maybe throw it out in front a little bit.
Yeah, throw it
and
out in front. We'll try to get it to Jackie. Jackie's going to launch it, but it's all right. That's all right. That was a nice little change of events for Wes-Del coming down the stretch. We've got a 6-point ball game. That ends the third period of play. It's the Daleville Broncos 19, the Wes-Del Warriors 13. This is the WDTV Network. Well, we're back here on the Wes-Del TV network. Thank you to all of you people who are tuning in tonight here on the WDTV network. And we're a couple of things here, just a kind of a technical notes here. We're still working. We've got 2 cameras, a floor camera and a wide angle camera. We're working on getting that wide angle camera up and running. And but we're happy to be able to bring you the game. Got a 6-point ball game. Wes-Del down 6. Just right now at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Wes-Del starts the quarter off with possession when they'll turn it over. Looks like Wes-Del's going to put some pressure on the Broncos.
Yes, I like that. I like that call here. We've been able to pressure them, their guards a little bit in the half court. Let's see if we can.
Got the 10 seconds coming, and
There's
that's
the
exactly
turnover.
what we're going to have to do. Andrea's going to try to take it. She's going to get fouled on the floor. That is that I like that strategy here down the stretch, Coach.
Yeah, the first 3 minutes here, this 4th quarter is going to be big for the Warriors here. See if we can get this down to about 2 or 3 points here, maybe, or take the lead going into the final 2 or 3 minutes of the quarter. So I like that call there to try to pick up the tempo, get some points. You know, when you're struggling in a half court, there's nothing better than trying to get some easy ones.
Here's where free throws can make or break you, though, Coach. She
Yes.
hits the front end
Yeah,
of
we're
this
gonna-
1-and-1.
We're going to be in the double bonus the rest of the way as well, too,
Right.
as they've already got their 9th foul. So, as you said, free throws are
That's
going to be crucial.
That's going to be critical. Stoughton will try the back end of the 1-and-1. She doesn't make it.
Smart there by Antrim to not pick up a
Rebound
foul.
will go to Lyra Kendall. Oh, we've got to close that down.
Yeah,
Okay.
great rebound there to secure that. Caught a break there.
Right. Nice
Oh,
pass.
nice pass. And
Oh,
a foul.
yes. That was a nice look by Stoughton. Lazatter goes up strong. She'll draw the foul inside. Again, Wes-Del's back at the free throw line.
That picks up the
Emmy-
4th foul on
Yeah.
Isom. So, like you said,
Emmy Ison. And then, if you want to continue to put that pressure, now you've got one of their ball handlers in foul trouble.
Walker back in the game for
And then she'll come out. Walker will come back in for Isom. It's another free throw. She'll miss that. So the back end of the 1-on-1 goes to out of bounds. So now we've got
Gives us a chance to set up our pressure here again.
oh, that's got to be something, right? And Daleville's coach not happy he didn't get the call down there on the other end. It's been a physical game. I mean,
looks like coach got teed up there.
technical foul called against the coach.
Coach Giesman's going to send Marcy Bunch to the line here for the free throws.
And we said in the pregame show, Coach, that this would be a battle. This would be a highly contested game. We've got two MEC rivals. They're right down the road from each other. We've got a tremendous atmosphere here on a Saturday night.
Yeah, and it's going to be, like I said, the composure now. You're going to have to keep the composure.
Right.
Fouls are going to come into play. You got that rival game, great crowd. Timeouts to play here this fourth quarter. So we're going to have a great ending. I'm excited to see this ending here.
So we've got a 2-point ball game, 6 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the game. Wes-Del gets the ball coming off the technical foul. Andrea Stoughton to the left. She'll bring it back out. Malia Walker does a good job. She jumps that pass. It goes out of bounds. Warriors will maintain possession. Got a timeout. Okay, Coach Giesman wants a 30-second timeout here. Not a bad idea. Let's calm everybody down.
Yeah.
Let's calm the game down. Let's get everybody recomposed. We've got us a ball game here. We've got an opportunity here. We've got possession.
Yeah, again, it's valuing the possession. We talked about it in the half court. I think we're doing a great job of creating some defense to offensive plays for us. But in the half court here, we got to figure out what we want to do, who we want to get the ball to, and what we're trying to do offensively. So I like the pressure. Got to keep that up. Like I said, we've only got 14 fouls, and the Broncos are in a little bit of foul trouble. So that's going to be a big play here down the stretch. So great timeout, like I said, to keep the composure and see what we draw up here out of this timeout.
Well, we both said it earlier on in the broadcast that basketball is such a game of momentum, and here, if we could get a score here, that would, I think, light a fire. There's Jackie over on the baseline, not take it back up the top of the key. Nice screen by Marcy, tries to force it inside.
Yeah, I think you could tell there out of that timeout, Coach Giesman was trying to get the ball inside to Raven. Obviously, Voss is in a little bit of foul trouble, and we just never really kind of gotten the opportunity to get that in there.
That's Walker. Got a timeout, Daleville. This will be a 30-second timeout. We've got 6 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the fourth period of play. Daleville Broncos 19, the Wes-Del Warriors 17. All right, we're back here. Final 6 minutes of the ball game here to be played at Wes-Del, Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We're on the K. Saunders court. Daleville has possession. Walker's going to take it right in. Back out to Voss. Voss tries to take it inside.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I think the officials you're going to see this tighten up just a little bit here. Crowd's getting into it. Coach obviously got a technical foul there, so it's only natural for the officials to make sure we keep control. And
so Raven Lazzater commits her first. Nice look inside.
Breakdown right there. I think
Yeah.
a little miscommunication.
Yep. So Walker with the bucket. Takes Daleville up by 4. Nice little floater in there by Marcy, but she can't get that to drop.
Yeah, great tag, great look. That's one you got to be happy with if you're Coach
Oh, my.
Kiesman.
So Malia Walker taking charge here for Daleville. She takes it down coast to coast, takes it inside, draws the foul. Lazatter again called with the foul. That's her second.
Sometimes the difference between a block call and a charge is if the player just falls down, because I think that's one right
Right.
there where Raven was in great position, and maybe if she would have just took a little bit.
So Malia Walker hits the back end of her 2 shots. Now take the Broncos up by 5. Wes-Del back on offense. Stoughton takes it across the timeline. Out to Jackie Knott. Jackie briefly loses possession. Bunch again. Just can't get that little floater to fall for her, but those are good looks. There's Voss. There's Voss, and she's definitely a game changer for the Broncos. And she hits a nice little 20-footer. 7-point ball game now. Into Lazatter. Ooh.
Looks like we're going to get a full timeout here.
Yeah, Lazatter was looking for Kylie Antrim out here, and she missed the cut, but
Good timeout here by Coach.
yep, good timeout. We're going to take a full timeout, and again, we want to tell everyone out there watching the game on WDV and YouTube that right now we've got just one angle camera working right now. We're still going to work on trying to get that fixed here, and we appreciate everybody's patience with us. We get ready to finish the 4th quarter. When we come back, the score right now, Daleville 24, Wes-Del 17. So Antrim commits her 5th personal foul. She fouls out of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough way to foul out there, too.
Aubrey Voss misses the front end of the 1-on-1. Wes-Del back with the ball. Marcy Bunch costs the timeline. She looks into Lazatter. Over to Smith. Lazatter goes against Voss. And that's just tough. Voss is definitely...
she got the height advantage there.
Right.
She was just straight up, and that's a tough. But she liked going at it, going inside.
3-point attempt by Schmiedel, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Stoughton doesn't waste any time. Over to Knott. Knott's going to shoot it from about 20 foot. No good. Lazatter.
Nice
Over
pass.
to Smith. Nice find. We've got to finish. It's a good effort in there.
It is. 2 great looks there at the rim. Just
Right.
gotta get one of them to drop. But again, you can't fault the effort there. Fighting for the rebounds. Warriors here will stay with our pressure here in the front court. Good rebound. We're going to push here and see if we can get something going in transition.
Nice feed. Nice feed. That was a nice look by Stoughton. Found Lazatter in there. Lazatter's got to work, and Lazatter is working against Voss in there. That's a tough assignment. And remember, we're young. So Walker over to Isom. Isom over to Voss. Voss will look at it from the baseline. Nice rebound by Andrea Stoughton. Gonna go coast to coast, and she's gonna finish. Now we like to see that.
Yeah, I love the pressure here. We gotta get back. Oh, travel.
Good transition defense there
Yeah.
by Smith. I mean, that was a great job of getting back, getting the hands up.
Well, you can tell we're creating the pressure. We're running with the ball no matter where it is. We're trapping, trying to pick it up a little bit, and that's speed him up a little bit. And he might give up an open shot, but
We've still got a 5-point ball game here with just a little under 2 minutes to go in the game. Wes-Del's going to try to put the pressure on. That's the problem with the pressure there. Hostetler 2 points for Daleville.
Yeah,
When you
she's
put
stuck
that
behind
pressure
us.
on, and somebody sneaks behind you, you live by that press, and sometimes you die by that press.
yeah. Well, and there's 2 points to that pressure there. Like I said, Coach Giesman's going to go over here. But two things there. One, the person behind us has got to get back far enough. But 2, you hope that the ball pressure on the ball is not going to allow that person to be able to see over the top. So you hope that you're creating enough pressure there to, there's going to be people open. When you got 2 people on the ball, there's somebody always open, but we didn't get the ball pressure that we needed to.
So Wes-Del calls a timeout. We've got timeout on the floor, and we're here with just a couple of minutes to go left in the ball game. So Daleville Broncos 28, Wes-Del Warriors 21 on the WD TV network. Well, we're back, and there's 1 minute, 32 seconds to go in the game. Wes-Del down by 7. Wes-Del's ball. It's Allie Swift with the ball. She's going to try to feed it into Lazatter. Lazatter back out to Swift. They're going to get tied up on the floor there.
It's not going to be Warriors basketball underneath here. So Coach
all-
Giesman's calling out of bounds play here.
Aiden Smith checks back into the lineup for the Warriors. Andrea takes it in. Nice little floater. Can't get that one to fall. Voss with the rebound, and Daleville's going to push it up on transition. That's going to be Emmy Isom drawing the foul. She'll go to the line, shoot 2.
I think that's 5 on Stoughton.
Andrea Stoughton, she'll foul out of the game. And just like that, it looks like the fouls have evened out. We got both teams in the double bonus now. So Swift comes back into the ball game. She'll replace Stoughton. Had to come out with 5 fouls. So Ison misses the back end of that. It's an 8-point lead for the Broncos.
Warriors will set up the pressure here because, we're under a minute, just a tick under a minute here, so got to really try to create some turnovers here and get something going quick.
Another jump ball, and then the alternating possession, I think, will go to the Warriors here. So 48 seconds to go in the ball game. Warriors down by 8. Allie Swift takes it down across the timeline. Over to Lizatter. She'll drive the lane. She'll work against Voss inside. Girls are tied up again. And this time the alternating possession arrow points to the Daleville Broncos. Daleville's going to take a full timeout here, and with 36 seconds left to go in the game, it's the Daleville Broncos 29, Wes-Del Warriors 21. We're going to take an audio timeout. And we're back here to finish the last 30 seconds of this game. Daleville, they just need to take care of the basketball here.
Warriors are pressuring. We're running at the ball here.
I'm sure that's what. That was a nice play by Daleville there. Number 24, Hostetler on the finish. Nice little feed inside. Makes it a 10-point ball game. Ball's out of bounds on the baseline. Daleville will get possession. Daleville will just try to take care of the basketball here. And that's it. Here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, the first game of our doubleheader. It's the Daleville Broncos 31, your Wes-Del Warriors 21. We're going to take a quick audio timeout, and we'll be back here with our post-game show. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to talk with Coach Giesman. We'll take a quick timeout here. You're listening to Wes-Del Basketball on the WD-TV network.
Hello, this is John McLaughlin, Wes-Del Boys basketball coach. During these unprecedented times, it helps to have great supporters. Sadly, the pandemic has placed limits on the fans being able to come out and support our teams. That is why we would like to give a special thanks to the businesses that have helped keep Wes-Del's live streams free. Thank you for all you have done for Wes-Del Athletics. Gaston United Methodist Church. Dan Cook at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Campus Rentals. Christopher Phillips. Henry Community Health Sports Medicine. Right Way Collision Repair. Janney Maintenance and Paving. Property Pros. Pizza King. Swift and Associates. Ryan Banatter and Ruoff Home Mortgage. Richards Farms. L.J. Stone and Company. Thanks again to the supporters that have made this stream possible. If you're interested in helping keep Wes-Del's live streams free, contact Kai Denny at kdenny@wes-del.org or call 765-358-8717.
Well, we're back here at Richard Johnson Gymnasium on the campus of Wes-Del High School, and we are here wrapping up our girls contest this evening, and 31-21, Daleville Broncos victorious. That'll move Daleville to 3-7 on the season, 2-2 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. Wes-Del will fall to 4-8 on the season, and they'll move to 1-4 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. And we've got Coach Hanson has Coach Giesman has joined us up here in the WDTV bench, and I'll turn it over to Coach Hanson, who's got Coach Giesman, their thoughts on the game tonight.
Thanks, Mr. Sims. Let's get Coach Giesman here set up. Coach, you got that mic there ready?
I hope so.
Good. Oh, all right, yeah. Well, Coach, just to talk just briefly about the game tonight. Obviously, that's a tough battle. It's always a tough battle when MEC rivals Daleville. Just kind of slow start tonight, but you got to love the battle in our heart. You know, we got it back to, I think they're about 4 there going somewhere in the fourth quarter. So had some chances. Just offensively, it looked like tonight we just kind of couldn't get much going in the half-court game.
Yeah, and that's what I told the girls in there just a minute ago. We just cannot get that ball in the basket. We played we played hard. We got it within 2. It was 17-19, and and I thought, okay, we're going, because we knew we were going to go in mystery full, and I knew that we were going to throw them off a little bit, but I was hoping that we can try to get that layup that we missed. That could have been a different game right there, but again, all night, it just seemed like that ball just was not going away.
Yeah, Mr. Sims and I talked about that a little bit. Is just that we had some good looks, and credit to you and your staff. You could tell the girls are really trying to do the right thing. We're moving the ball. We're trying to get the ball in the right spots. We had a lot of good looks early on. We just couldn't get in the fall. We were attacking in the paint. Talk to us a little bit about the pressure, though. I thought that was the key there late coming back, is in our half-court game, it looked like we picked it up a little bit. We started to get some run-outs and trying to really get some things going in the transition game. So let's talk to us about that.
Well, we just started doing this seriously just a week ago with our JV players who've been dressing some in the varsity. If you're going to run something like we do, it's called Mr. Full, we got to have some people come off the bench. But it's new to our freshmen and sophomores, and we don't have no seniors, it's juniors.
and as you talked about it, you got the young team. We don't have a senior. You're gaining that experience. You're 4-8 on the year, and you're in the middle of your season, and you got a lot of good things going, you know. And the girls are starting to play with some confidence, and you know, those are some fun times. And as a coach, the program is going in the right direction. So, you know, talk about that a little bit here. As I know what he got coming up here. I know we're heading into the break. But like I said, you know,
the Centerville game's been postponed. We're going to pick it up over past January 1st. But we got to come in with a Shenandoah that's ranked in the top 20. And they had Blue River was ranked number 3 in the state. And they had Callan be they're a real deal. And it's going to be tough for them. But like you said, us being 4-8 at this point, and every loss, and that's what's so great about this group. Every loss, we sit down with them, and we break the game down, and then we go out here next day in practice. And I'm telling you, I have 17 girls are setting their focus, and they're wanting to get better. So they go out there and go hard in practice. They take all the punishment that I throw at them for missing a layup or whatever. But the key thing is, did we get something out of this game? Because we're going to face them again probably in the section.
yeah,
And the girls just sat there and they won them. You know, and that's the positive of this whole outcome. Yeah, we hate to lose. Those girls in there hate to lose, but you know what? I take them any day. They got such big hearts.
Absolutely, Coach. And well, I appreciate you coming up tonight, Coach. And like I said, Coach Giesman's got the girls. They're 4-8. And as we head into break here, we got Shenandoah right around the corner, which is a very tough MVC opponent. But we're continuing to get better, and you're continuing to get after it and work hard. And you can tell the girls are buying in, and they continue. They're a lot of fun to watch. So, again, we just appreciate you, Coach, and what you're doing with the program. And best of luck. Have a Merry Christmas, and get some time off here and relax. And we appreciate you. Thank you.
Let's get a boys win here. So good luck. Thank you, guys.
All right, you heard it there. That's Coach Giesman. Lady Warriors drop tonight at home against Daleville. We're going to take a quick audio break here as we prepare for the second game matchup. Boys game, varsity, Daleville Broncos here against the Wes-Del Warriors.
went there a couple of years ago.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Wes-Del High School Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium for the second half of our varsity basketball doubleheader. We've got the boys contest that here is going to commence momentarily. And tonight we've got another rivalry game. We've got the Daleville Broncos. They'll be taking on your Wes-Del Warriors. This is a Mid-Eastern Conference game. It's the fourth Mid-Eastern Conference game for the Wes-Del Warriors in 9 days in as many games. Daleville comes in with a record of 2-2. They're 1-1 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. Wes-Del 4-3 on the year, 1-2 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. Daleville coming off the heels of a loss. They were defeated by Blue River Valley 68-60 in their last outing. And then last night, your Wes-Del Warriors lost a Mid-Eastern Conference game to Wapahani 73-47. And again, this is the second half of a really special treat. We've got a real good atmosphere here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We've put as many people in here as safety would allow tonight. We've got the band under the direction of Dr. Driscoll. Our cheerleaders are here, and we're set for a what is on paper to be another extremely competitive game. And the last time these two teams met was at this game last year. Daleville walked away with a 70-56 win. That was on to last year this time. And of course, Daniel, little keys to the game. Before we get into the keys to the game, this has been a grueling stretch of basketball for your Wes-Del Warriors. They've had 4 conference games in 9 days. And in preparing for those games, they had most of the junior varsity team on quarantine for contact tracing. And so they haven't been able to get a really good look at practice going into this week. But the Warriors have responded well, and they took a tough loss to a very, very good shooting Wapahani team last night. And I think they're ready to go into the holiday break here with a win against their rival, Daleville.
Yes, absolutely. And for us, it's like we've talked about for the lead into every game. It goes with our backcourt. We're experienced. We have the senior-led. Starts with senior Eric Harlan. He's averaging a shade under 13 points a game, but he does a lot for us. Evan Weitzel, 14 points a game. Zach Todd, who we've talked about here on the broadcast the last few games, he's battling through some injuries right now. He's a little beat up. Coaches, I know, is managing that very well, and he's ready to go on game nights, but he's coming in just a shade under 12 points. And then senior Joel Dowling is a shade under 12 points. So look for those other guys, too. I think the last 2 games, Jesus Cardoza, another senior who normally rounds out the starting 5, has played extremely well. He's been aggressive offensively. He's done a lot of little things, and then Mason Cox and Carson Ashley and Alex Light and some of those other guys. So for the Broncos tonight, as you mentioned, they're 2-2 through 3 games. This does not include the win last night they had against Blue River. They are led by junior number 10, Arnold. He is averaging through 3 games 19 points a game. And then senior Caden Grothrop with 12 points a game. And then a couple another juniors in there, Johnson, about 8 points a game, and Scott, who is a sophomore, about 8 points a game. And then Leisure, who's a junior, at 8 points a game. So they after Arnold, are pretty balanced, as so is the Warriors, who I think at the top there, any of those 4 guys could lead us in scoring on a nightly basis. So Coach McLaughlin's going to have them ready to go. I know after a tough loss last night on the road at WAP. Great atmosphere tonight, and I think it's going to be an exciting game.
Well, we're just a few seconds away from turning it over to PA announcer Biff Wilson for tonight's starting lineups. And this looks to be a good one. County rivals, sectional rivals, MEC rivals, the Daleville Broncos, and your Wes-Del Warriors here tonight at Wes-Del. And we'll turn it over to Biff Wilson for the introduction of tonight's teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School, Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's varsity game between the visiting Broncos of Daleville High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. Let's meet the Broncos. Their roster includes number 1, Justin Grant. Number 2, Eric Adams. Number 12, Ethan Farrell. Number 20, Zane Starkey. Number 40, Robert Wilson. And number 44, Carson Buck. Starting tonight for the Broncos, a 5'9" junior guard, number 3, Camden Leisure. A 6'1" sophomore guard, number 5, Dylan Scott. A 6'2" junior guard, number 10, Tim Arnold. A 6'2" junior forward, number 23, Trevion Johnson. And a 6'2" senior forward, number 24, Kevin Mather. The Broncos are coached by Tyler Stutler. Here are your Wes-Del Warriors. The roster includes number 3, Carson Ashley. Number 14, A.J. Nolan. Number 20, Carlos Ardiega. Number 24, Alex White. Number 25, Cameron Buckner. Number 40, Mason Cox. And number 54, Brandon Wiley. Here are your starters tonight for the Wes-Del Warriors. A 6'2" senior guard, number 4, Joe. A 6'1" senior guard, number 10, Eric Arlen. A 6' junior guard, number 22, Evan Weitzel. A 6' junior forward, number 32, Dan Powell. And a 5'10" senior forward, number 34, Jesus Cardona. Assisted by the chairman of the board, Rick Nally. The head coach in his 8th season is the magician, John McLaughlin.
Well, there you have it, Coach Hanson. If that doesn't fire you up for a little Hoosier hysteria tonight, nothing will. We're just moments away from the tip-off tonight of our second half of our varsity doubleheader here at Wes-Del High School. And this has all the makings of a good one tonight, as these two teams definitely would like to put one in the win column, especially cross-county rivals, sectional rivals, Mid-Eastern Conference rivals. And so we're set here to play basketball, and it looks like Daleville will win the tip.
Looks like the Warriors going to start out here in a little man. Sometimes you see us play man, sometimes you'll see a little zone. You might see a little 1-2-2 trapping zone. So Coach elects to start off here a little man, switching.
Daleville works the front court. Scott. He'll pass it over. Number 23. That's Johnson. He'll miss. Nice rebound on the transition. And he'll get a double dribble. But that's just that's hustle.
That's a tough one right there because he had Eric. He had the right play. You could see in
Right.
his eyes. He was trying to make the pass and lost control.
Dowling will shake that mistake off. We'll get back into our defense here.
As you can see here on these, we're switching these ball screens. We'll ball screen and roll.
Johnson back out to Leisure. Leisure will take it to the top of the key. Scott. That's Tim Arnold.
Great box out there by Joel Dowling there. That's going to be a key tonight. Last night we struggled to rebound when Zach Todd was out. Our guards, I know Coach McLaughlin really challenged them about getting in there, rebounding, being stronger. So good to see Joel here early active on the boards.
So Eric Harlan will set the offense for the Warriors. He'll take it along the right side. Nice drive. We're going to call that a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Wes-Del. We'll inbound on our own baseline. Whites will pop it back out. Zach Todd. Dowling working at the top of the key. Zach Todd will take it inside. Nice effort.
Again, Joel on the rebound there.
Yeah.
That, you see him there. He's really trying to assert himself.
That's Arnold. He'll take it inside. They'll call the foul against Wes-Del. Foul will go against Eric Harlan.
That's going to be a key tonight, I think, for both these teams. I think both coaches would like to keep this within playing 5 or 6, maybe extremely a lot of minutes. A lot of offense comes from 4 guys, so foul trouble will be a key if either team has to go deep into their bench.
Right, both teams are very balanced attack offensively. I mean, there's obviously every team's got their scoring leaders, but both teams spread the ball in the offensive share of the wealth. And that's just unlucky. That's a good effort on Zach Todd. Sometimes you're hustling, and he just slipped there.
Yeah, and the possession before that, he played the drive very well, bodied up, and was able to get the rebound. So
we've got about 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first period of play. Still no score here at Wes-Del. Tim Arnold, he'll handle the ball for the Daleville Broncos. He'll take it inside off the glass. So Arnold puts the Broncos up by 2. Long pass over to Weitzel. They'll call him for the travel.
Yeah, the Broncos there on the make come out in a little bit of pressure there, which we were able to beat it and had Weitzel over top. Just kind of got a little out of control there.
We'll figure it out. Once we get settled down, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you can tell the emotions running high. Rivalry game, cross-county, conference, we've hit all those.
That was a really nice shot. Tim Arnold, 3-point basket. Daleville goes up by 5. Wes-Del applying the pressure, or Daleville applying the pressure early, rather. Weitzel will bring it across the timeline. He'll come into the middle where he's going to draw the foul. I think that's going to be one of the keys of the game for Wes-Del, like you said, to put pressure offensively on the Daleville Broncos. Try to get them in some kind of foul trouble early where we've got to find a balance or an imbalance, if you will, against their defensive pressure. Nice feed there. That was Leisure. Nice pass. Nice pass.
Coach is getting on Evan Weitzel there because you'd like to see him get back there on that rebound on the other end. He was trying to put a little pressure on it, and it was game win a little bit. And
so Caden Gothrop, he'll drop the basket. He'll get a chance to make it a 3-point play. He'll miss his free throw. That makes the score 7-0 here with about 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first period of play. Zach Todd with a nice, strong move to the basket, just unlucky there.
Just couldn't get the ball.
then Daleville will run that same set, same play. They'll feed it into Gothrop. He'll draw the foul.
Number 32, Zach Todd.
Zach Todd, he'll commit his first foul. Wes-Del with 3 fouls here in the first quarter early. Gothrop, he's got 2 shots. He misses the front end. Gothrop's second shot. Nothing but nylon there. So that'll put Broncos up by 8. And they're going to stay with that pressure.
Coach is having them clear out here.
Harlan will set the offense. Into the middle. And Harlan's going to draw that blocking foul.
Looks like he'll have 2 free throws here.
That was Daleville's Dylan Scott who committed the personal foul. So Eric Harlan at the line, shooting 2 for the Warriors. First shot's good. That'll put Wes-Del on the board. Got a substitution coming in for the Warriors. Number 40, Mason Cox, checking into the lineup. Harlan's second shot is good. So Wes-Del down 6. About 3:45 to go here in the first quarter.
Warriors sticking with their switching man here. You see a lot of screens, a lot of switching. Got to continue to talk. Good help there by Zach Todd.
We're going to run that ball and look. We're going to look for Gothrop in the middle again. Dowling with a nice rebound. Here comes Wes-Del in transition. Dowling will make a good decision there. Nice. Just lost handle there. Again, that was really not a bad look by Jesus there. We just lost the handle. Unlucky here early. Wes-Del needs to keep their composure. It's only a 6-point ball game. There's a miscue by Daleville. Eric Harlan on the transition. They're going to call block foul. It's the second time Harlan's drawn that foul.
Looks like it'll be 2 on sophomore Dylan Scott.
Number 5, Dylan Scott.
Yep. And it looks like
Harlan will shoot 2.
Merrick. So it could be a substitution. Both teams. Daleville brings it down across the timeline.
Warriors here go to our 1-2-2 Fury look, and we get a turnover there. Just exactly what Coach McLaughlin wanted.
And again, we talked a little bit about that in the first game of our doubleheader tonight with the girls. That is a big part of Wes-Del's strategy, is to turn defense into offense. And that Fury, they get a lot of points off that transition when they run that Fury. So that's going to be one of the keys to see if Wes-Del will continue to put that pressure up high on Daleville. And Gothrop gets another one to fall. Puts the Broncos up by 7. There goes Harlan to the basket. Nice move by Eric Harlan.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to see early is Eric going to the rim is going to have an advantage. I think anytime he gets an angle, he can get to the rim. That's going to be a strength for us tonight.
Again, Wes-Del. You see, there's that pressure by Wes-Del. And so just that quick here, we come down and get a score, and how quickly the momentum of this game changes.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those type of games. Big shots, big momentum swings, back and forth. You can see that Coach McLaughlin didn't like the early energy defensively and kind of goes to our fury here. We'll see if we can get that over, transition over to offense.
There goes Harlan again. Little 20-footer from the free throw line. Doesn't
Good look.
get it to fall. Tim Arnold. He'll get it taken away. Nice transition basket. That's
Yes.
what we were talking about.
Yes.
Getting those baskets off that fury, off that pressure in transition. Take Daleville out of their game. Get them a little bit frustrated here.
And you want to push them out a little bit, see if we can
Right.
get something else. They want to get it in the Gotham in the middle there. That's 2 possessions though. But you're going to give some up and you want to get some early on here. We've got 2 deflections that's led to points. They've got in the middle a couple times. So over the course of the game, that'll be something to watch.
Nice job. They're going to call Dowling on that, but that was a really
good take. Good take.
And I think that's what Wes-Del wants to do. They want to
Yeah.
take that ball inside. They see the opportunity. They want to
Yep.
get that inside, try to draw the foul, try to
Be
take
strong,
advantage.
going to the rim,
Right.
set the tone early that we're going to attack the rim. You know what? If kids take charge, they take charge. But like you said before, we're going to get 50-50 balls. 50-50 of those calls are going to go your way and some aren't.
So Arnold will take it out. He'll try to look for somebody. He's in trouble in the corner. Daleville will call a timeout here.
Daleville calls a full timeout.
Great trap.
This will be a full timeout, and we've got 51 seconds left to go in the first period of play here at Wes-Del. It's the Daleville Broncos 12, the Wes-Del Warriors 7 on the Wes-Del TV network.
That's why I couldn't do it in this game.
Well, we're back here at Wes-Del High School and coming out of the timeout here, and I know that we had an opportunity to talk about this, Coach Hanson, before the girls' game, but I just wanted to reiterate that we want to recognize some people who have volunteered their time to put this together. We're just sitting to my immediate right is our producer, Andrew Romine. He's done a tremendous job of getting everything ready tonight, and we've had a couple glitches, and he's responded very well, but I just wanted to say that really pleased that we've had this ability to be able to bring these games here tonight, and I wanted to recognize Mr. Romine for putting this together.
Yes, absolutely, and also his wife who's helping us out tonight. She's on camera too, so we appreciate her and we appreciate all of the help that they've done. And then to my left, also on the camera tonight, we got our strength and conditioning coach, Raymond Van Meter. So a lot of hands on deck, like we've talked about, and that's our family atmosphere around here. People are willing to help for our students and our community. So it's a lot of fun.
And we'll talk more about that later here at halftime, but it does take a lot of volunteers to pull this together, and so it's our pleasure to bring this game to you. There we go. There's number 24. There's Gothrop again, and he seems to be the bulk of the Daleville offense right now. And Harlan's going to take it again. And there's that 50. There's that 50-50.
Yeah. Going strong.
Right.
And you can tell here early on, it's not a secret here. The Broncos are going to want to get the ball in the middle of that zone. Coach knows that. Everybody in the gym knows that. It's just executing, but getting the deflections and turnovers. And when Harlan is in transition, he is very hard to stop. That's one of his strengths is going to the rim.
So Harlan will miss his free throw and the opportunity to make it a three-point play. That last Daleville foul was called against Tim Arnold. That'll be his first. Mason Cox for Wes-Del draws the foul. That'll be his first. Wes-Del's already committed 6 fouls in this half, and so we've got to be careful here. Number 24, Alex Light, into the ball game. That'll end the first period of play here at Wes-Del. It's the Daleville Broncos 14, Wes-Del Warriors 9. We're going to take a quick audio timeout, and we'll be back here to bring you the second quarter of play here on the WD TV network.
Warriors are sticking with our Fury, 1-2-2.
Got an official's timeout. Looks like Camden Leisure might have been poked in the face there. Got some new faces on the floor for Wes-Del. Number 3, Carson Ashley's checked into the game. Got Alex Light also out there, number 24. Three-point attempt by Adams, no good. Wes-Del will bring it down in transition. Ashley for 3, no good. Nice rebound by Light, up.
Great effort there.
That
You
was
like
great
that?
effort.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out. And then back on defense, and see that's
Yes, Alex Light there getting the steal in defense. Being
Right.
very active here as he's come in the game. Gave him great minutes.
right. And that's good to see because Alex Light's had a really unfortunate season so far. He's been, I think, quarantined a couple of times and had to miss. And so we haven't really got to see a lot of Alex, but he's obviously shown some eagerness to be a part of the lineup tonight.
Yeah, Carson Ashley there picks up a foul. It's going to put the Broncos here in the bonus early in the second here, 1-1.
So Camden Leisure shooting the first of the front end of the 1-on-1. He'll make that shot. Camden Leisure, a 5'10 junior, does a lot of the ball handling for the Broncos. He'll hit both. That'll put the Broncos up by 5. A little under 7 minutes to go in the second period of play.
Eric there trying to be a little aggressive there, got in a little trouble. Great effort by Carson Ashley to get back and tip that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, some of these players, these bench players coming in and making an immediate contribution in the game. That's great to see.
Yes, and that's the great thing about basketball is you're going to have your core players, but it's a team sport and everybody's got to contribute, especially when you're playing those rivals and it's going to be a aggressive game. Great hands there defensively.
Yeah, they were trying to force that back into Gothrop again, and nice cross-court pass. Dowling. Okay.
Looks like we got a kick there at the top.
That's just good aggressiveness.
Yeah, you like that up-tempo, back and forth. You can tell both teams like to play this way and are comfortable playing this way.
And that's what makes this game, and when we play this team, such a rivalry game, is they have very similar styles, very similar, efforts, similar sets. Oh, there you go. There's that Light. There's Alex Light, and that's what we say. I mean, we just think, and there's.
And tough break.
And again, the hustle, the effort, and
you gotta love
seeing
it.
guys getting on the floor after the ball.
For Daleville, number 20, Zane Starkey.
So Harlan will come out of the game. He'll get a little break. That'll bring Jesus Cardoza in for the Warriors. Cardoza immediately comes in, denies the ball. Three-point attempt by Arnold, no good. Another nice rebound by Zach Todd. Good ball movement by Wes-Del here.
Yeah, you got to love the activity.
Jesus Cardoza. That is a great shot in the arm. Wes-Del will take the lead here. A little over 5 minutes to go. That'll call it. Daleville will call a timeout here. And we've got 5 minutes, 14 seconds to go here in the second period. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Early on, you got to be happy here with our role players because you're getting great contribution out of Alex Light, Jesus knocking down shots. Carson Ashley's giving great minutes. Mason Cox is giving great minutes. So you got to be extremely happy here, especially as some of these other guys get going. I don't think Joel Dowling's got a bucket yet, but you know it's going to come. So.
Well, and we talked about that in the pregame, and we said that one of the things about Wes-Del Daleville as well, they're very, very balanced. They, at any time, any of these players can contribute offensively at any given time. So that forces a team, Daleville, Wes-Del, to have to play solid defense, and it only takes one small breakdown in that defense, and you open yourself up. So right there.
That's right on point there. Zane Starkey just comes in a second ago and he hits a three. So I think you're seeing.
Right, and then there's a bench player for Daleville does the same thing. Right. Zach Todd, that shot's off. Rebound will come to Arnold. Arnold brings it down across the timeline.
Warriors stick with our 1-2-2 fury here, putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Trying to extend the pressure. Great rebound by Zach Todd.
Well, and you knew Guthrie was going to take that as soon as he got that ball. And again, Wes-Del trying to keep up the pace. Light misses for three. Nice rebound by Ashley.
Looks like Joel's going to slow us down here to see if we can get into something.
Light over to Ashley in the corner. Ashley takes it to the top of the key, back over to Dowling. Zach Todd down in the corner, over to Cardoza. Nice look. And we don't finish it. That was good ball movement.
Yes.
That was the right thing to do right there.
Good shot fake by Carson Ashley in the middle.
Right. Gotta shake that off, come down.
Looks like we have a travel.
So Guthrie travels, turns the ball over.
Harlan checks back in for Wes-Del.
Harlan will come back into the ball game for Wes-Del. He'll relieve Ashley.
Great minutes by Carson Ashley there.
Excellent minutes, and not just offensively. I mean, some of the things that people don't see him doing away from the ball and on defense. He gave us some really good minutes. Now Harlan comes back in. Light to Cardoza. Goes Harlan to the hoop. And Harlan goes strong. And of course he'll get that player control foul. And looks like we've got a substitution ready to come in for Wes-Del. Mason Cox is going to return to the lineup. And just like that, Harlan's in and Harlan's back out.
Yeah, he picks up a second foul, so we'll go to the bench here. It's going to be a good. Carson Ashley got a couple second blow there and is back in now. So
right.
Going to be important for him to finish this quarter strong. Great hands by Jesus.
Unfortunately, we turned the ball back over there, but we're back on defense in the transition. Tim Arnold, 2-point basket. Broncos up by 6. 2:35 left to go in the second period of play.
Jesus controlling for us here out front with Harlan on the bench and Weitzel out as well.
Light
big
for
shot.
That was a big.
Yes.
That was big right there.
Well, we talked about it pregame. Right now with Harlan out and Evan out too, that's 27 points. So we got to find some of these guys on the floor, keep us here until halftime. Alex Light again with the steal.
Yep. There's Cardoza. Nice strong move to the basket to draw the foul.
Daleville foul on number 23, Trevion Johnson.
So Trevion Johnson commits his second foul. That'll be the Broncos' 5th of the half. Jesus Cardoza at the line. He'll hit the first one. That brings the Warriors within 2.
Allen checks back in along with number 20, Carlos Artiega.
Alex Light heads to the bench here, but he has played a great first half, offensively, defensively, rebounding. He's great. He's given some great minutes off the bench.
He'll be replaced by Artiega in the lineup. This is the back end of those 2 shots. 2-point ball game. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second period of play.
Coach goes to our fury here with Artiega up top, trying to create something.
Nice rebound. Nice rebound in there by Zach Todd. And again, Wes-Del wasting no time pushing that ball up the court, getting those points in transition.
Great effort there to get the jump ball to get us the position.
So Wes-Del will inbound the ball under their own basket. Nice pass into Zach Todd. Nice feed by Dowling. Zach Todd finishes 2 points. And now we've got a tie ball game here with about minute 20 to go here in the first half. Wes-Del continuing to apply that pressure.
Now looks like it'll be free throws here.
So Jesus Cardoza draws the foul. That's his first.
Well, and we talk about the pressure here that we've gone to that fury, and I think one aspect you're seeing here is Arnold's at the line now, but we are putting a lot of pressure on him out front. He is having to do a lot, and that's our leading scorer. But sometimes when you're asked to handle the ball and get out of all these traps and constant moving, and it'll wear you down as the game goes on as well. So we'll look to see how that plays into it.
Right, and I think Arnold's been in for the entire half here. I don't think he's come out of the ball game, and so he hits the first, misses the second on the 1-and-1. So the Broncos up by 1. Minute 15 to go in the quarter. Joel Dowling has the honors for the Warriors. Zach Todd, little 10-footer, gets it to go.
Shooter's bounce. Warriors take the lead here, under a minute to go. Sticking with our fury.
So again, it'll be Arnold. He'll try to handle the Wes-Del pressure. Maybe just a little aggressive there.
Yeah.
We're going to get a call called on Zach Todd. That's his second. And I think, if I'm correct here, Daleville is in the double bonus now.
Yeah, it'll be 2 shots here. Looks like Coach was deciding here if he's going to leave Zach in or not. He's got 2 fouls here with under a minute to go till half. I would anticipate him coming out here.
So Arnold at the line again for the Broncos.
Looks like he's going to leave him in.
This is the first of 2 shots. Some substitutions coming in for Daleville. Arnold hits the back end of these 2 shots. Got a tie ball game again here. Less than a minute to go. We're down to about 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. Dowling over to Ashley. Dowling will take it. Nice move into the basket.
Great job there, controlling his body to maneuver around that help side defender too, to not draw a charge.
And again, it's just any one of the Wes-Del players has the basketball. Daleville's got to be cognizant of where they're at on the court, because any of our players can score.
Coach is here elected to sit back a little bit here. I think that's a smart move, because the last 3 possessions we fouled him and put him to the line. So clock's running down here, 13 seconds to play. Switching a little bit man.
Leisure gives it to Arnold. Arnold takes it over to the right side, back over to Leisure. And you had to see that coming. Feeds it into Guthrie, but they don't get it. So that ends the first half. And we've Wes-Del Warriors 27, the Broncos 25. That takes us to halftime. We're going to take a quick audio break. We'll be back with some halftime statistics. And as well, we're going to have the opportunity to talk to our strength and conditioning coach here at Wes-Del. So you're watching Wes-Del basketball on the WTV network.
Hello, this is John McLaughlin, Wes-Del Boys basketball coach. During these unprecedented times, it helps to have great supporters. Sadly, the pandemic has placed limits on the fans being able to come out and support our teams. That is why we would like to give a special thanks to the businesses that have helped keep Wes-Del's live streams free. Thank you for all you have done for Wes-Del Athletics. Gaston United Methodist Church. Dan Cook at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Campus Rentals. Christopher Phillips. Henry Community Health Sports Medicine. Right Way Collision Repair. Janney Maintenance and Paving. Property Pros. Pizza King. Swift and Associates. Ryan Vanatter and Ruoff Home Mortgage. Richards Farms. L.J. Stone and Company. Thanks again to the supporters that have made this stream possible. If you're interested in helping keep Wes-Del's live streams free, contact Kai Denny at kdenny@wes-del.org or call 765-358-8717.
So I want to welcome you back here to Wes-Del High School, where just as Coach Hanson and I were talking about before the game, we've got a good one. It's the Daleville Broncos 25, the Wes-Del Warriors 27. And Coach Hanson, we build this out as a rivalry game. We build this out as two very evenly matched teams, two teams that like to spread the ball around on offense, two teams that play very, very aggressive defense. And we knew this would be a good one, and it's lived up to its billing.
Yes, absolutely. I think you see that in the tale of two different quarters there in the first half. The Broncos outscored the Warriors in the first quarter 14-11, or 14-9, excuse me. And then in the second quarter, the Warriors outscored the Broncos 18-11. So you saw that quarter, change. For the Warriors, for us tonight, the points have been balanced, as we've talked about. So Eric Carlin's got 7. Alex Lights hit 2 big threes. He's got 6. Zach Todd's got 6. Jesus Cardoza's got 4. Joel Dowling's got 2. Evan Weitzel 2. So very balanced attack here early. Great minutes out of Mason Cox and Carson Ashley as well. So for the Broncos, you look at Caden Grothrop's got 11. Tim Arnold's got 9. So there's 20 of their 25. So I'm sure that's going to be a talk here at halftime and making sure that we're executing. So it's going to be a great finish.
I think you touched on 2 of the stories of the game. First for Daleville, they're getting a lot of points out of Gothrop, getting the ball in the middle. Wes-Del came out, and then it seemed like when they went to their fury, that really aggressive defense up top, sometimes you give away some things down low, and that's opened the opportunity up, but it's also frustrated Daleville. So I think the key for Wes-Del is they've got to stay aggressive on defense. They've got to interrupt the flow of Daleville's game. And then I think you touched on one of the very important parts of very encouraging for Wes-Del, see their role players contributing like they have.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's going to be I'm sure both coaches are talking about that right now, is the role players, but also both people are, for us, Coach is going to try to get Evan Weitzel, Joel Dowling, and some of our scorers going as well. So, I look for that. I look for those guys to have a big second half.
So I understand here helping us out today, we've mentioned our producer for our broadcast tonight, Mr. Andrew Romine, and we want to give a shout out to his wife also that's running our floor level camera. And then we also have another pretty important person who is a part of our Wes-Del athletic program, Mr. Brandon Van Meter. He's running our camera up here, and he's also spent some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to you and Mr. Van Meter and talk to you a little bit about the progress of our strength and conditioning program and how we're continuing to utilize these new facilities and opportunities we have here at Wes-Del.
Yes, thank you. Brandon, are you with us? Is your microphone working? Is he on? All right, we got him on mic. So, we just want to start off with just everything you're doing, and we appreciate it here. And Mr. Sims talked about it, the facilities. You're fortunate enough, you come in every day and you get to go down to a beautiful weight room and a field house. So just talk to us a little bit about what this year 2 is like for you and what's going on in the weight room. You talked about that. We've had to make some adjustments, obviously with COVID and all those different things, but, you've done a great job with that. And just talk to us a little bit about what we're seeing across the, I know you're working with some of our Warrior athletes, but also our non-athletes that maybe just want to go in and lift and enjoy that time. But we've got some volleyball players that we're extremely excited about coming up and different things. So, just take this opportunity to brag on some of our Warrior students that's doing an outstanding job in the weight room. Yes, absolutely, and I can tell you as a coach in our program, I'm extremely excited for what you're bringing to the Warrior community and our students. So I'm excited. I think we got big things to come. And again, thanks to Mr. Mealy and our school board of trustees and our community. We have amazing facilities here, and I think you're seeing that tonight with Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, but just our weight room, the field house, and I think those things are going to continue to evolve. And with your leadership in the weight room, I'm excited to see what the next few years is like. So you heard it here. That's Coach Van Meter, our strength and conditioning coach. We're just about 1 minute and 20 away here at second half start. We'll take a quick audio break, and we'll be back with you in just a second.
Well, we're about 30 seconds from the start of the second half here at Wes-Del High School. Warriors up by 2 over the Daleville Broncos, 27-25. And we're going to expect to see the starters come out for Wes-Del, and in fact that is what happens. And now we've got, I would expect the same to happen for the Daleville Broncos. We're going to switch ends here, and anybody that's watching, I think you're in for a great second half of basketball. If the second half is anything like the first half, it's going to be an exciting ball game. And right off the bat, Wes-Del takes advantage of a Daleville turnover, but number 34, Jesus Cardoza, called with the travel, and that really wasn't his fault. He was just trying to get up after getting that
Well, and
ball.
I think they're just, like you see, both teams coming out at halftime. You see the Warriors stick with our 1-2-2 trap there. And you could see there with the Broncos, they went to a high-low look. They wanted to do an overload. You see it right here again.
Yep.
They're trying to get the ball that short corner there with Gothrop.
There it is.
There it is. Great hands by Joel Dowling.
Nice defense. Three-point shot. Dylan Scott makes the score 28-27.
Yeah, Scott's back in after sitting the majority of that first half. He had 2 quick fouls and didn't play much.
Eric Harlan over to Dowling on the left. He'll find Weitzel flashing in the lane. Wes-Del lose possession. Nice position and rebound there.
Yeah, Zach Todd did a great job there, getting position early, being strong.
Over to Cardoza. Nice look. Of course, good defense really by Daleville there to stop that penetration. Daleville's had that same look by Dylan Scott down there in the corner on the baseline the last 3 possessions.
Great take by Evan Weitzel there to draw the foul, but being strong, going to the rim.
So Weitzel will go to the line, shooting 2.
Number 3, Camden Leisure. Evan Weitzel will
Camden
shoot
Leisure
2.
called for the foul. That's his first. Weitzel hits the first. Ties the game up, 28-28. There's the second one. So Warriors will continue to, they're set back a little bit in their defense.
Great trap in the corner there. Good hands.
That was
a
good
great hands
defense.
by Jesus. Knocking away.
So Weitzel brings it across. He'll again go to the hoop. Gets his own rebound, goes back up and again draws the foul.
I think that'll be the third on Scott.
So Dylan Scott called for the foul. And in fact, that is his third, Coach Hanson. So Daleville's coach got some decisions to make here.
Looks like he's going to come out.
Weitzel hits the front end of 2 shots here. Try to make it a 3-point lead for the Warriors, and he does. So Tim Arnold still handling the ball for the Broncos, and he'll bring it out to the top. Swings it over to Leisure, back out to Leisure again.
Warriors sucked back in here now in a little 3-2 zone. Great hands again. Great activity.
Nice look.
Pass. And another foul. Coach McLaughlin switched it up there, and we kind of went back out of our 1-2-2 fury and more of into 3-2 look. And Evan and Joel were able to get their hands on the ball and
that was a great pass and a great look by Evan. That's why when you're teaching younger players, sometimes it's so important to keep your head up, to have good vision of the floor and what's going on. Weitzel did a great job of finding Jesus down there.
Yeah, and that's embedded in our basketball program. You can tell that Coach McLaughlin teaches it. Anytime we get a rebound or anything, we're always looking up, to push. So to have that trust in your players. You might turn it over sometimes, but that style of play when you're looking to push, players play free.
So Cardoza hits 1 of 2, give the Warriors a 4-point lead.
We're back into 3-2 again here, not trapping at the top, more playing solid. But we got to find him, Arnold.
Yeah, Tim Arnold, 3-point shot, and just like that, Daleville's back within 1. Nice screen.
Great take by Eric Harlan. Yep. We talked about it early on. Eric had 7 quick points in the first quarter. He was very aggressive. Got a little bit of foul trouble in the second. Here come the Warriors now with a little trapping 1-2-2 again, back at it.
And somehow Daleville finds Gothrop again, and that's what happens. Like you said, when you're trying to trap, you're putting 2 people on one. Somebody's going to be open somewhere.
Yeah. And I'm okay too with Eric there underneath. He really kind of sagged back there and kind of gave up the layup, but he understands that 2 points with him picking up a foul, third or fourth foul might be.
Right. Well, he's already flirting with foul trouble the way it is. So that's not pretty smart.
Good shot by Jesus.
Yeah, that was a good look, just in and out. There's Arnold again. And you've got to admire the tenacity and the hustle the Warriors have on defense.
Oh yeah, they're getting after it, and I think that's what Coach is going in and out of it because he understands that when we get in that fury, that 1-2-2 trapping, it really gets us going. There we are again, another hands.
Zach Todd, he's going to take it.
Great strong move.
Yeah, it's a great move, great strong move. Arnold's going to come right back. And that's, Arnold's going to go coast to coast. He's going to miss. But then there's that frustration that you were talking about earlier when we're playing that Fury defense and Arnold's had to handle the ball and he's had all the minutes of the game and that frustration's coming out. And down there he gets called for that foul on the rebound.
Coach McLaughlin's going to take a timeout here, which is
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, refocus here.
So it's a 30-second timeout. We have 3 minutes, 59 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's the Daleville Broncos 33, your Wes-Del Warriors 36. So we get ready to start, come out of the timeout here in the third period, 3:59 to play, third period. Wes-Del Warriors up by 3. It'll be Warrior ball. Coming off the Arnold foul. Arnold's going to pick Harlan up at half court here. Eric's going to...
Yes, great move by Eric.
Eric's going to just take it right on Arnold. Looks like Dowling's going to get called for the foul there.
Yeah, I think that'll be 3.
So Leisure takes it across the baseline, draws the foul from Joel Dowling.
Actually, nope, I'm wrong. That's only 2.
Joe Dowling commits his second foul. Daleville shooter at the line, Camden Leisure. He'll hit the first. Cuts the Wes-Del lead to 4.
That gives us a minute here, just like in the first game there, the girls' game. That foul down the stretch is going to be interesting here, and both teams. Broncos got 4 here, and Warriors pick up their first, but
Evan
free throw
White
shooting.
doesn't waste any time getting it across. Harlan's got it out the top of the key. He's going to look to drive. Takes it right to the basket. Nice tip out. Cardoza. We're going to get a foul.
Yeah.
No, he went out
Stepped
of bounds.
out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds.
It
was a great effort, though.
Yes, it was. But sometimes the shot was the play there. I think he had it. He passed it up trying to attack. But if he shoots that there, I think that's a really good shot.
And there's Arnold. Another three-pointer by Tim Arnold. And that'll tie the game up. And this game has lived up to everything that we thought it would be here. Eric Harlan almost gets picked. Good heads-up play by Cardoza. Three-pointer no good. And here comes Daleville in transition. Almost.
Yeah, I think he got away with the travel.
Yeah, almost a little travel there. A little step there at the end. But just like you say, you know, how quickly this game changes when you come down and you think maybe they got away with a travel there, and then it parlays itself into a foul on Cardoza. So now Cardoza with 2 fouls. Trevion Johnson, Bronco shooter at the line. So Alex Light will come back in.
Alex gave some great minutes in the first
Right,
half. So
and we'll see what this does to our momentum here. Give Cardoza a little bit of a break.
Coach McLaughlin's calling out a set here. Errant shot there by Evan. I know he was trying to draw a foul, but another travel again. I think again, yeah. That's 2 travels I think that were probably missed.
So it looks like Tim Arnold got the hot hand for the Broncos right now. Number 10. I think he's got about 8 points there in about the last 3 minutes of the game. So Harlan will take it in again. He draws the foul. I think that's definitely. So Gothrop will draw the foul. Surprisingly enough, that's his first.
Yeah, there's been a lot of banging inside, but it really has been a lot of the guards.
Right. So Harlan will shoot 2. Try to draw the Warriors within 2 here. Some more substitutions. Kate Ashley. Also number 40, Mason Cox. They check back into the ball game. Last time we had those 3 role players in, we changed the tide of the game a little bit. So we'll see if they can bring some energy out here.
Well, and Coach knows it's going to be a 4-quarter fight, so getting Zach Todd a couple minutes here, maybe on the bench, and also Evan Weitzel getting him prepared for that 4th quarter.
Right, and you've got a little over a minute to play here, so you get the quarter break too with that minute and a half. So you get those kids a 2 or 3 minute little breather here, let them hydrate.
Looks like the Warriors are going to sit back in a 3-2 zone here, and looks like the Broncos are going to hold it out front. Maybe be content with going to the quarter. See here if Coach is going to call them out, see if we can put some pressure.
That was a nice rebound and putback by Trevion Johnson there. So 4-point lead for the Broncos.
Coach calling out a set here again.
Harlan will set his offense. He'll take the 3-point shot. No good. But we've got a foul away from the ball. Looks like it's going to be called against Mason Cox. So that'll be his second. And that's just the 3rd team foul for the Warriors. So
looks like he's going up here. We're calling out Fury at the top. See if we can put a little pressure.
And that's just great hustle. Alex Light doing a great job out there trying to put some pressure on the ball.
Yeah, and again, what this does over the course of the game, it puts a lot on your opposing guards,
Right. Well, it wears you out.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. When you're leading scorers out there running around trying to get around these traps and stuff, that's also going to put a wear and tear, for the minutes to come.
So Harlan will bring it down across the court.
Got 5 seconds here.
5 seconds. He'll bring it across the timeline, and I have a feeling he's going to drive. Little 20-footer floater, no good. So Wes-Del will go into the 4th period of play down by 4. After 4, here at Wes-Del High School, it's the Daleville Broncos 44, the Wes-Del Warriors 40. We'll be right back after this audio timeout. Well, Charlie Sims along with Daniel Hanson, and we are back here at Wes-Del High School, Richard Johnson Gymnasium, to bring you the fourth quarter of tonight's basketball game. Wes-Del Warriors down by 4. Joel Dowling for 3. No good. Nice rebound by Kate Ashley.
Yeah,
Gets it back out to
Carson
Light.
gets a good position there inside. Uses his
Carson.
good cut. Good find by Eric Harlan there on that back cut by Joel Dowling. Yeah, fans, we've said it enough. We can't say it anymore, but I tell you what, sit back. I think this is going to be a great finish.
It's going to be a great game. Alex Light, that's why he's in there, is to apply that pressure, and sometimes that's going to happen.
Yep.
I mean, I'd rather him be aggressive like that than to allow that the ball handler to just have free gratis.
Yeah, you got to pick your spots, see what they're going to give you, and
That's right.
make adjustments. So you know what you're getting away with sometimes, and
So
Warriors are sticking with that pressure at the top, though, like we talked about. 1-2-2. Our Fury look.
and there's Carson and Alex over there trying to trap probably the key player for Daleville.
And
So Carson Ashley, he'll draw his second foul. And so Carson will come down, he'll get a break. Mason Cox will come out of the game, and now we're still applying that pressure.
great job by Evan Weitzel to pick him up there. Both players playing hard. Love to see that sportsmanship.
Yeah, it's one thing to play hard and to play aggressive, but it's also another thing, and it's a great skill for kids to learn how to keep their composure and in check and sportsmanship. Aggressiveness is such a big part of all athletics and all sports, but you can't let your emotions get the best of you when things like that happen. And so whenever you see that, those are good lessons for kids to learn how to deal with adversity and aggressiveness in a positive way. So I guess it's going to stay down there.
Yeah.
Wes-Del players don't like that call, but we've got to regroup here. We've got to play defense.
Sometimes there's no great angles. We don't have the instant replay.
Right.
I will say this, one adjustment here that's being made is the Broncos are content with keeping the ball on the perimeter.
Number 24, Caden Gothrop, puts the Broncos up by 4. Harlan. So away from the ball. Zach Todd gets called for his third personal. Coach McLaughlin wants to have a little conversation with the referee after that call, but it was away from the ball. I did not see what happened
I
there.
think he was asking if the shot was good because, sometimes when the shot goes up, if the foul is after the shot's in the air, but the official says no, waves it off. Warriors sticking with our 1-2-2 Fury, trying to create the pressure at the top.
Got to get back.
It's a great job by Evan Weisel just to knock that ball out of bounds right there. Gothrop had position on him. If he doesn't knock that ball out, that's an easy offensive putback.
So Daleville will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Get it out to Arnold. Try to feed it in. Nice steal. Harlan will go to the hoop. Won't be able to finish, though. Got to shake that off, and we've got to get back on defense. You know what? I don't care, how hard you're blocking out. That was a great job by Trevion Johnson, Daleville, to get that board and bucket.
Great take by Evan Weitzel right back at him there.
Right.
Strong layup. keep it a 4-point game here with about 5:30 to play.
Yeah, well, we've got a back and forth ball game, but we've got a 4-point or the deficit to take care of here, so we need a stop.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, good move by Dowling. So we got
great shot fake and relocate there, dribble away to create some space.
And you know, percentages say Dowling hits that shot most of the time.
That's a great shot. You'll take that. We'll take that. It's a good shot every time.
Right, absolutely. So unlucky there. Need another stop. 5 minutes to play. Warriors down by 4. Baseline 3, no good.
Good rebounding there by our guards.
And we throw it away. So, we can't do that.
No, we got to value the possessions. Like you said, we're working hard to rebound and get defensive stops. When we get those stops, when we get those rebounds, we got to value the ball here.
You can just tell that there is a lot of adrenaline out there on the court right now, and so got to just kind of keep that in check. And that's our style of play. That's the way Wes-Del likes to play. They like to play aggressive defense. They like to catch the other team off balance in the transition.
Yeah, Coach, talks a lot about that, making it ugly sometimes, trying to making it to the viewers and stuff. Sometimes it gets ugly, but that's creating that up-tempo play and making it ugly sometimes is kind of the way we want to play. But, you got to be able to adjust, too, when you're in a one possession as the game gets tighter here, too, and value those possessions. It's a balance.
So Arnold brings it down. Left side. Looks inside to Gothrup. He'll make a move to the basket. Doesn't finish. Rebound goes to Harlan. Harlan looks up, finds Dowling. Nice move.
A great move there at the rim to be able to finish and get the foul.
Right. And again, there's what we talked about earlier. Keeping your head up, looking down the court, and nice pass by Harlan. Great finish by Dowling. And so Joel Dowling will go to the line here, try to make it a 3-point play. 4:26 to go. And he hits 1-point ball game now. Daleville Broncos 48.
I think there was some confusion. I don't know. The board has it as the 4th foul on Scott, but there was some conversation if that should have been on Arnold.
Okay.
So
the score's 48-47. That's right. So it's not Scott on the foul.
Leisure with the big 3.
Yep, Leisure in. So now we've got to answer here.
Coach McLaughlin's calling out a set here, seeing what he wants.
So
good look by Evan White.
Yeah,
from the top.
He was open.
Yep.
Good look. Tried to get the equalizer there. Didn't get it done. We got to play some defense here. There's Gothrup. Good strong move to the basket. That'll put the Broncos up by 6. 3.5 to play in the ball game. Dowling looks over. Weitzel with a move to the basket. Rebound goes to Arnold. Arnold will push it up for the Broncos. Finds Leisure again. He'll drive baseline. And Zach Todd's going to get called on the foul there.
That's a tough one. A lot of physical play, and I think he was just driving there. It looked like Leisure trying to stop to come back.
Right. You can't let him just have the baseline.
No.
You know, you've got to get in the way, and sometimes that's what happens. So can't fault Zach for that. But he does commit his 4th personal foul.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a full timeout here from the Broncos.
So right now, we'll keep it here. Right now, it looks like the Broncos will be in the bonus.
Yeah, and these timeouts right now, we got a lot of strategy going on here.
Right.
You know, as far as the visitors, the Broncos, they're going to talk here about what to do offensively, move the ball. They're up 3-possession game, trying to keep the possessions. On our part here, Coach McLaughlin is talking defense and offense here. Defensively, we got to just keep it up, pace. We got to stay after it. We got to get those pressures. Try to get some turnovers, run outs like we've been able to do. And offensively, we just got to take care of the ball and get good looks.
Well, and as a basketball coach yourself, try to put yourself in the shoes of the Daleville coach. How much do you throttle back, or do you continue to play your game? Do you try to protect the ball? Do you try to slow the game down and try to protect a lead, or do you let the kids go, continue to run what you've been running, and hope to score?
Well,
and from a Wes-Del standpoint, how aggressive do you be? You don't want to get yourself into foul trouble. Then you're putting Daleville at the line in the double bonus. every time you commit a foul.
Yeah, and I think we control that. We control how well we do on offense dictates our defense. But defensively, and I don't think there's a rebound by Zach Todd. That's a big rebound there.
That's a big rebound.
But as you said there, defensively, if we stay with our 1-2-2 Fury look, it forces the opponent to stay aggressive because we're running two at the ball. It's not going to allow them to really sit back and throttle down, as we kind of spoke about. So, and I'm sure that's going to be McLaughlin's plan here, is to try to
keep pressure, to force them to have to do something with the ball.
Yeah, and if we can keep it a 1 or 2 possession game, that'll help out.
So Zach Todd draws the foul. The Daleville foul was committed by Gothrop, and that's just his second foul. Both teams in the bonus now. Zach will miss both of his free throws. So we're just under 3 minutes to play now. 6-point ball game. So Jesus Cardozo will come back into the ball game. Zach Todd will come out.
Well, offense, defense here, like you said, too. Just a second ago, Zach picked up his 4th foul. So
and we're
get a chance here. You can try to get him out for a defensive possession.
And we're going to see a lot of that cat and mouse game with substitutions as we get down here in the final 3 minutes of the game. Okay, so that was a good effort by Harlan in there to get the rebound.
Yeah.
He draws the foul.
Free
So
throws.
here's where your free throws come into play. Wes-Del's in the bonus. Harlan will shoot 1 and 1. Harlan at the line. Chance to cut the lead to 4 here. Camden Leisure was called for that foul. That was just his second.
Another point for the viewers here know that our Warrior basketball, Coach McLaughlin is notorious for saving some timeouts, and this is exactly why right here. With 2:42 to go, we're able to have 4 timeouts left.
Right. And that's critical, not only just to set strategy, but also to maybe keep your kids settled down, to put in, to give them a little bit of a breather here when you need that 4th quarter surge.
Yeah, offense, defense, subs, a lot of different things there.
Right.
But, again, we pick up a foul there near half court. It's going to put him at the free throw line.
Right. And so Zach Todd is going to check back into the lineup for Wes-Del. Arnold will be shooting for Daleville.
Zach Todd returns for Wes-Del.
And Alex Light comes out of the game, and he's had some really good minutes for us today.
Yes.
Good to see him on the court. He's had a rough go with the whole COVID-19 protocol, and nothing that has been his fault, but it's just really good to see him come in and contribute tonight for the Warriors. So 5-point ball game. Weitzel brings it across the timeline. He'll take it himself.
And one.
And one.
Great take. Strong move.
So here's your substitution, your offense-defense substitutions that you were talking about earlier. Light will come in.
Yeah, defensive purposes, Zach Todd's got 4 fouls.
Right.
Get him out.
Weitzel doesn't make it a three-point play, but still cuts the lead to 3. And right away, guess who?
Yes.
Alex Light.
Stays with it. Great job here by the Warriors. Value the possession. We passed up a couple shots we could have took, but coach is calling out something here that we want to get a good possession.
Right. Still play good basketball. A lot of basketball to be played.
Yeah, a lot of possessions.
There we go. Harlan takes it in. Nothing there, but man, good rebound.
Yeah, a lot of contact, a lot of play, a lot.
Right. That was a great effort in there by Jesus Cardoza.
Yeah, keep the play alive. And it gives us opportunity with that ball out of bounds, get Zach Todd back in the game.
Here comes your offensive substitution now.
A lot of time left here. I know we're down by 3, but you don't have to have a 3. We need a good value possession. Take whatever we get. If it's attacking the rim, if a 3 presents itself and it's a good shot, we take it, but we don't need it.
So 1 minute, 48 seconds to play in the bowl game. Daleville Broncos up by 3. Wes-Del inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Into Dowling. Dowling takes it off the glass, doesn't get it to go. Gothrop quickly gets it to their ball handler, Arnold. Wes-Del's going to apply that pressure as soon as he crosses the timeline. Nice looking there for Gothrop. They didn't get it to go. Fortunate for the Warriors. Here comes Harlan. Almost loses the ball. Dowling turned around and hit that 3, but the timeout had already been called.
Yeah.
So that happens.
Yep. Hey, I get it. So coach wants a good possession. It's a lot of if-ands, and if we miss that, then, but coach wants to make sure here in this timeout that we get what we want.
And there's what you were talking about earlier with coach making sure he had those timeouts to be able to use, and here's an example of that. So,
and you got a couple plays in here. You got to think the Broncos are going to stay man-to-man here out of bounds. So last time out of bounds, Joel had a back cut there and got it there and just missed it. So if you get something on the out of bounds play, you take it, but if not, you get back in it and we got a set or whatever coach draws up here. But again, like we've talked about, a lot of possessions left. And then he's talking right now through also once we score, what are we going to do? If it's a 2, we're down by 1, are we fouling right away? Are we trapping and trying to foul? Listening to coach. So you're going over all those situations in a quick 45 seconds.
So Daleville Broncos are 1 foul away from being in the double bonus. They're up by 3. We've got 1 minute, 16 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter play. Wes-Del will inbound the ball. He'll get it to the backcourt to Harlan. He'll bring it down across the timeline, and he'll set his offense. Zach Todd tries to take it on the baseline. He'll take it against Gothrop. He gets it to go. Now we've got a 1-point ball game. Under a minute to play here at Wes-Del.
Looks like the Warriors are going to set up our trap here and see if we can wait see if we can get a steal. There's a good.
Daleville calls a timeout there.
30-second timeout. Ball will be about half court on the far side. 49 seconds to play. One point there that moves the Broncos to 1 timeout here when the remaining, the Warriors still have 3. So, again, defensively here, Coach McLaughlin's going over our strategy, what we're trying to do. Try to get maybe a good trap or 2, and then maybe if it presents itself foul. But you want to be aggressive because if you do foul, you foul.
Right.
That's okay. No. But if you can get a steal or being aggressive and going for those, the pros outweigh the cons.
Right, and that's what we talked about down here. You've got to put pressure on them. Sometimes you're going to get that foul, no fault of your own, but you've got to put pressure on the ball. You've got to take, Daleville out of their element. And I would be cognizant of Gothrop down there, down low. We've got him covered. We're still going to try to trap that. There it is. And that's that, what I don't know if I like the term that you used or whatever, but that's that ugly basketball that you that you want to try to create that we talked about earlier. And there's that aggressive defense and take them out of their element, take them out of what they want to do. They want to spread the court, they want to move the ball. They can't do it against that fury.
Coach is calling something out here. We got 3 timeouts, but he's got to play here. We'll see if he takes a timeout or if he gets to something he don't like.
So 30 seconds to go. Wes-Del down by 1. Harlan with the ball. He'll take it in. He finds Todd. Can't get it to go. But we're going to get a foul called, and you can't help that. You have to be overly aggressive in there. You have to be aggressive.
Yeah, he was going for the rebound there. He made the right play, passing it to Zach, and he just didn't finish there. But you like the effort there because a foul doesn't hurt you. He hits 2 here. It's still a 1-possession game with 24 seconds to play.
Right. So Harlan's called for his third.
Trevion Johnson will shoot the 1 and bonus.
Trevion Johnson at the line for the Broncos. Try to extend that Daleville lead. He'll miss it, but nice offensive rebound by Arnold. He almost throws the ball away. There's Gothard. Gothard will go up strong. He'll draw the foul. So 14 seconds to go. Gothard will try to make it a 3-point play. Daleville's moved everybody back out of the lane. He'll make it a 2-possession game with 14 seconds to go.
Eric
Harlan brings it down. Got to make something happen quick. Almost throws it away. So Wes-Del will call a timeout here. 4.8 seconds to go. Down by 4. So what do you do here, Coach? You try to get a quick 3 from somebody and then commit the foul?
Well, you got 2 options. It looks like the ball's going to be out here at the high half-court side, so you're going to run off some kind of double screen or something for a quick shot. If they're going to play the 3-point line, they're going to give up the 2. We do have 2 timeouts, so if we take a quick 2, you can take a timeout if there's a second or 2 on it, but then you got to rely on either a quick foul or a 5-second call. So you can either go for the 3 and hope they foul you, or if we get a wide open 2, if they're going to give it to you. We'll see how the Broncos play there. A lot of times you'd spread around the 3-point line here late in the game, but looks like
Daleville doesn't want to foul here, I'll tell you that.
no, but a lot of times you go over all those things, and sometimes things still happen.
Oh, almost made that. Well, that's your ball game, and the Daleville Broncos 57, Wes-Del 53, and boy, that game was everything that we thought it would be tonight, Coach. And so we're going to take a quick audio timeout. We'll come right back with some statistics, the post-game show. Maybe get an opportunity to talk to Coach, and we'll be right back here on the WD TV network.
Hello, this is John McLaughlin, Wes-Del Boys basketball coach. During these unprecedented times, it helps to have great supporters. Sadly, the pandemic has placed limits on the fans being able to come out and support our teams. That is why we would like to give a special thanks to the businesses that have helped keep Wes-Del's live streams free. Thank you for all you have done for Wes-Del Athletics. Gaston United Methodist Church. Dan Cook at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Campus Rentals. Christopher Phillips. Henry Community Health Sports Medicine. Right Way Collision Repair. Janney Maintenance and Paving. Property Pros. Pizza King. Swift and Associates. Ryan Vanatter and Ruoff Home Mortgage. Richards Farms. L.J. Stone and Company. Thanks again to the supporters that have made this stream possible. If you're interested in helping keep Wes-Del's live streams free, contact Kai Denny at kdenny@wes-del.org or call 765-358-8717.
So welcome back here to Wes-Del High School for the post-game show tonight. Daleville Broncos victorious over the Wes-Del Warriors 57-53, and the game was everything that we said that it would be. It was just unfortunate for the Warriors that it didn't turn out in their favor. But tonight, this game, the win, will move Daleville to 2-3 on the season. They'll move to 2-1 in the MEC. Wes-Del will move to 4-4 on the season, 1-3 in the MEC. And so for the post-game show, I'll turn it over to Coach Hanson, who's got some post-game statistics for us.
Yeah, tonight we, like you said, Daleville was 57, Wes-Del 53. Shots attempted, we were 18 for 46 from the field tonight for 39%, but only 3 of 14 for 3, so at 21%. Another point I'm sure Coach is going to bring up here this next, whenever they get back in the gym, will be 14 for 22 from the free throw line. I thought we missed some big free throws down the stretch that maybe could have cut it to a one-possession game or those type of things as well. So rebounds were pretty even. We had 29, they had 23. Leading us offensively tonight was Eric Harlan with 15, 8 rebounds. Zach Todd had 10 points, 10 rebounds. Evan Weitzel had 10 points. Joel Dowling had 7 points. Alex Light had 6 points. And I thought he played some great minutes for us tonight. He had some big shots early in that second quarter that kept us going when some guys were on the bench with foul trouble. So I thought Alex Light played some key minutes for us. Jesus, again, 5 points tonight. He continues just to do the little things that's going to help us play some winning basketball. So that kind of rounds out our scoring for us tonight. Again, just some other stats that I'm sure Coach is going to harp on a little bit and clean up a little bit. But we had 17 turnovers. And in high school sports, you're going to have a few, but, you'd like to get under 10 if possible. So I know we like to play a little fast, but sometimes we got to stay under control. So that's the keys tonight. That kind of goes over our stats at the end here. I believe there potentially could be a coach that comes up and talks to us, but sometimes after the games like this, you just never know. But I think the word is we might have a coach come up here in a minute. So we're going to take a quick audio break. That is the stats here in the post game. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Either way, wherever you want.
So we're back here at Wes-Del High School, finishing up our post-game show, and I'm going to turn it back over to the coach, Daniel Hanson, who's got Coach McLaughlin here for our post-game show.
Coach, it's another tough one tonight. We've had a tough stretch here with the MEC opponents. MEC rival Daleville, you know it's always going to be physical. It can be chippy at times, but I thought our guys kept it together, but we just fell a little short tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we battled back. We got off to a slow start again, and I got to figure out how to get us off to a better start at the beginning of games. I told them I don't know if it comes from our warm-ups or from our mentality. And really, if you think about it, it really wasn't anything they did to us early in the game. We just couldn't catch the ball for some reason. A couple fumbles off of our hands and a couple layups that we should have made there, and just didn't catch the ball clean, didn't get the ball clean, and you know, it gets you off and you're down a little bit. So now you feel like you're fighting uphill the whole game, fighting uphill. And I thought we did a better job than we've done the last two games of continuing with our effort. I felt our effort was pretty good tonight. We're not always smart all the time. We've got to work on that, and we don't execute all the time, so we got to work on that. And we got to work on not calling timeouts when our guy hits a three, right? It always works that way. But for the most part, I thought our effort was good and better than it has been. And you know, I saw some stuff from some guys tonight that I think we can build on, and we can continue to get better if they're willing to come in and work at practice, and I believe they will.
Yes, and we talked about that as the broadcast went on. You know, defensively, I thought you started out early there in a little switching man, and then when we went to our fury look, like you talked about, the guys really got after it. You know, and from an effort standpoint, you got to be proud of that. You got to be proud of continuing to fight and getting back into having those opportunities late there. You know, Eric Harlan was aggressive all night. Talk to me a little bit about Alex Light tonight, because I really felt like Alex, you know, he's been a kid that's been we've talked about it, he's been quarantined. He's kind of caught a rough deal there a couple times, but I thought he gave some great minutes tonight. He hit two big shots there in the second quarter, so.
Yeah, you're right, and you know, I think I may have been talking to Charlie about this before the game, but Alex Light, poor kid's been quarantined 3 times now.
Yes.
And never had it. He's just been close contact quarantined 3 times. So, you know, when he took last year, he didn't play. So we're still trying to catch him up to know exactly what he's supposed to be doing. But you can see what he can do for us. He's a high energy guy. He's still learning. I look out there at one point, and I told him we put a couple new sets in this week, and I told him, I said, hey, do you know that? I mean, just asking him, do you know this? And he shakes his head, yes, and he ran it right. So, you know, I thought that was he gives us a nice athletic, another person we could put at the top of Fury defense. I think he continues to get better, and he'll continue to help us. You know, he knocked down a couple threes, and I like to see that when a guy can come off the bench like he did and not shoot it scared. You know, I thought he played. He doesn't look scared offensively. And sometimes you take a year off and you're thrown right to the varsity level like he is. Sometimes you can play scared. I thought Mason Cox gave us great minutes today off the bench. I thought he played hard. We've been challenging him before the game. I challenged him to screen and get guys open, and I thought really did a nice job of that too. And you know, I don't think really for the most part we lost anything subbing tonight. We got good you know, play from everybody that came in off the bench. And for us to be successful, I think that's the way we have to be. It's not always going to be your night, but if you can bring somebody in, you know your teammate might be able to come in, give you a few minutes, let you calm down, let coaches talk to you, try to put you in a situation that might be better. You know, I thought we got good minutes from a lot of different guys. And some of those guys, I told them, even if you didn't get very much playing time, you did come in and give us good minutes. And you know, it's a game like that comes down to possessions. And you know, and I don't ever want to say we lost a game because of officiating. I don't think that, but I did feel like that. You know, we're down 1 and Zach got pushed in the back. I felt like that was kind of an obvious call, and you know, we didn't get called, so you got to play through it. But it's a tough time for one to not go our way right there.
Yeah, and like you said, there's a lot of plays throughout the game, but sometimes those late in the game, you know, feel like it's big plays that, you know, can go and changes the game sometimes. But you know, puts us at 4-4 as we head into the break. You know, right. We've talked about this. We're banged up a little bit. You know, you needed that. You know, you got some guys playing through that are toughing it out, but which you got to commend that for them as being there on nights.
Time off might be as important for anything for us. I mean, you guys probably mentioned this. We played more games than anybody in the state.
Yes.
I know Charlie and I were talking about that today. But we have played more games than anyone in the state of Indiana because we just have been lucky, I guess. And our schedule is so front heavy. It just happened that we were able to get those games in, and we even missed one, and we're still playing more than anybody. So we're beat up, we're banged up. Zach Todd's playing on basically one leg, and his foot's got an issue. I didn't want to talk about that on the radio, on here on the broadcast until we were able to take some time off. But he's going to be able to rest that. Evan's been nursing that knee that he got hit the other day. And, and we've got Eric's got a rib. I mean, I could go through a list of guys that are beat up, banged up, including me, who needs a little bit of a mental break. So we'll practice Monday, Tuesday. We'll be able to take a few days off to prepare, and then we'll come back and get ready for Eastern Hancock, who's, again,
another conference
game right in a row. So I would like to say, we wouldn't have had this as a reschedule, but we would have played it on the front end and still had 5 in a row. So, I told him I wasn't going to come in and yell and scream about our effort tonight. I thought our effort was good.
Yep.
We don't, sometimes as coaches, we know, as you guys are all coaches, the other team's trying too. So, I mean, when you play a game, as much as it hurts, somebody's going to come out a winner, somebody's going to come out a loser. But if you give it what you can and you get better and you feel like you gave the effort you can, I'll help them fix the other stuff. But the stuff that we weren't doing the last 2 days was effort, and I didn't think our toughness was very good, and I thought that was a lot better tonight.
Yes, well, and as we've mentioned before, you've got bigger aspirations. We're a senior-led team. You're constantly growing, and in each night you're starting to see those pieces that are always there, and as coaches you're constantly trying to build those. So, again, Coach, enjoy your break, enjoy your rest. I know it's needed. And as always, we appreciate everything you're doing for the.
I'm sure you enjoyed your night off from Coach Mealy and having Charlie up here with you. I'm sure that was a nice break for you. But I want to tell everybody, I think we all know that we've got good kids at Wes-Del, and
absolutely.
I think that the important thing for me is to make sure that we're making sure that we have good young men, and we're working hard. And I said that last night. I saw us taking a step in the right direction. We'll continue to keep coaching them hard. They'll continue to keep practicing hard, and we'll continue to keep everything in perspective with everything that's going on right now. And we'll know that we're happy that we're getting a chance to just play games, and we'll be happy to be ready to go again, because you just never know what's going on, when it might be your last. So let me tell everybody, and on behalf of you, for you guys, thank you for being here tonight, giving up your time, and thanks for everybody, for Mr. Romine for running the show here tonight. And I just want to say, Merry Christmas to all the Warrior fans out there, and thank you for tuning in. And I think even in a loss tonight is the one that at least our people could be proud of our kids tonight. So we'll continue to get better, and we'll keep going.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time, and as always, we appreciate Coach taking the time to come up with us and always share. And sometimes after those tough losses, it's always tough, but Coach continues to come up and share the post-game comments with us. So, Mr. Sims, from the coach, it's been a pleasure. It's been a great night, and I know you got a couple things.
That's right. We're going to wrap it up here from Wes-Del High School, and before we leave tonight, we want to thank some people that have worked very hard to put together this broadcast on by myself, behalf of myself, Charlie Sims, and Coach Hanson. We want to thank our producer tonight, Mr. Andrew Romine. We want to thank our camera persons tonight, Leanne Romine and Brandon Van Meter. We want to wish everybody a happy holidays, however it is that you celebrate. Spend some well-deserved time with family, and most importantly, stay safe, so we can enjoy some more good Wes-Del basketball after the holidays. So, on behalf of Daniel Hanson, I'm Charlie Sims. Good night. You've been watching Wes-Del basketball on WD TV.